Alright, so, with that, you know what team we're using? It's a team I was going to do a franchise mode for this year. However, things changed. Plans change, because that's how NHL 20 fucking works. We were going to do undrafted free agent to glory at the start of the year, and that was broken. So now I'm going to do a different idea, because I came up with some better stuff. I'm using Winnipeg, because I want to. Yeah, well, we're using the peg. We're using the Winnipeg, because I said so. Fantasy draft jam firing. Turn you off. Morale on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at those lovely Manitoba Meese. Those lovely Manitoba Meese. Why did I go to accessibility? That's the worst. Oh, good old quick settings. Good old quick settings. I'm going to leave it on full sim. Injuries are going to be on because I'm a madman. Just going to end up on YouTube. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ice Dogs dropping the 26 gosh darn dang old months. You love to see it. You love to see it. Ice Dogs, we love you. We appreciate you. You're the man. You be the man. Alright, everything there is good, as far as I know. Oh boy, and good old advanced settings. Shout out to OG looking for a group. What a guy. What a guy. Turn those bad boys off. Amateur over here. Friggin' amateur hour over here. Fully healed, fully healed. Sim underscore I'm gonna leave on medium because why the hell not? Head coach firings, I don't. Yeah, whatever, we'll leave them on. Turn off morale meetings, that's the big one. That's the big one, rookie streamer. I know, Deke, I need you to teach me the ways of franchise mode streaming. Teach me the ways. Teach me the ways. Cody, I've thought about a lot of things. Am I doing things for a certain reason? Yes. It's amazing. I'll just say. It's amazing. That's not to say I am the end-all be-all when it comes to franchise mode or rostering, whatever. But it's amazing how many people are like, I love what you do. Also, why don't you do it this way or this way or this way or that way or this way? It's like, did you not see the part where I said this is the test stream for these rosters? It's test. Not like Andrew Martin, but like a test. Practice. It's Allen Iverson's birthday. Baby, we're talking about practice. Things can change. That editing doc's 200 goddamn pages. Things can change. Trust me. Oh, boy. Anyway. Sammy. Dropping the 11. Sam, we love you. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. When BF4 yesterday in Shanghai was today. Someone spawned a foot in front of me. Took the RPG. That's amazing. Oh, God. Sam, thank you for the host as well. Alright, so let me double check this, first and foremost. Alright, so it does drop to Prey and Lamico. From the looks of it, though, it doesn't drop anybody else here, which is good. Victor Foss. It's weird how it just always drops Michael Hutchison. You should not be there. See? This is why we double check stuff here, dog. Is that James? Nah, it's Joachim Reimer, right? Jochen. That was close. Oh, boy. So, let me double check this here. Let me double check this. We're gonna get into this. We're playing some franchise tonight. You know the deal. Me too, Frankie. Me too. So, I mean, there's not much I can do about it dropping random Finns and Swedes into the free agent pool. It does that for everybody. It's a pain in the ass. There's, like, no major game changers there. And Victor Foss is 37 years old at this point, so. I mean, AJ, yeah, probably. I will probably watch the trailers. Alright, so there's really nobody too crazy there. Rebar is a backup, but he's a 60. Colgren's 22. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. So let me double check here. I think Hutchison's the only dudes. Snipe, I was going to, but at the end of the day, like, they're all pretty much, I mean, Anyone who's a 73 or up is in their mid-30s already, just about. So, not to call someone 32 in their mid-30s, someone's going to get ridiculously offended. As far as I can tell, though, it doesn't drop any other important players. So that's good. And then defensively, again, as far as I can tell, it doesn't really drop any important players here. I don't know if John Ramage, I don't think Kyle Comiskey's under contract. I know John Ramage isn't under contract. Dalton Prout? Dalton Prout's not supposed to be dropped either. Okay. So we will be checking Calgary and Colorado. Good thing is, they're not major players that are getting cut. No disrespect. That's a lot of Ramage. It's true. It's true. Is Zach Leslie under contract? Might not be. I swear Nate Prosser's under contract, though. Bear with me here in the opening moments. I gotta double check this, because that way we know what teams might have too many contracts on it. Which, again, is a part of the reason why on the editing doc, yeah, Nate Prosser's not supposed to be dropped either. Again, that's a part of the reason as to why we moved over certain players, that the AI doesn't do anything too crazy, because, you know, it's worth testing these things when you're signing NCAA players and stuff like that. It messes with the whole to-do. The whole shebang. We know what's going on up here. There's not room for much up here. Except for roster editing and random hockey knowledge, baby. Aside from that, I don't think there's anybody else there. It's really all that... Churchman! Is Churchman under contract with Pittsburgh? I'm seeing a few more players here than I prefer. That's not good. I don't remember if Churchman's under an NHL deal or an AHL deal. Somehow his name's pronounced Churchman, too. He is under an NHL deal. Okay, so we're seeing a few too many players being dropped right now. That is unfortunate. Oh, God. Liam Madison Gaming. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the home of whatever this is. Alright. So I'm going to have to double check a couple of teams, but we should be fine. For the most part, again, it's not dropping anybody major. It dropped Carey. We're going to have to double check a couple of teams. For the most part, we're fine. For the most part, we're going to be okay. Let's see. Lindqvist, you're 25, so it doesn't matter. Dahlstrom, Nilsson, you're on the contract. Okay, cool. So it didn't really drop anybody. Gustav Franzen. That freaked me out for some reason. I don't know why. Alright. With that, first and foremost, one setting I did forget to change because I don't really want to see the AI screw up their teams that much in Season 1 is we are going to go down to this bad boy and turn off computer trades. We are going to turn off computer trades for Season 1. That's the way to do it. That be the way to do it. Let's see. Probably no point in updating the coaching staff for the moment, so let's take a look around the league here. I want to see how crazy some of these values are. See, even that's not too bad. And for Winnipeg, Scheifele, Laine, Connor, Wheeler, Vesalainen, and Eller's a bit of a step below. High nines fall off a little bit. But that's okay. Bojo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Alright, medium and high nine, though. They're in a decent little spot in terms of value. And defensively, Knucklehead, what's up, buddy? Morrissey, Pion, Kainala. Okay. These are looking alright. I mean, for Detroit, for Winnipeg, you know, it's kind of rough. You got Fantilli's birthday wrong. Cody, what did I set the birthday to? What did I set the birthday to? Inform me. Inform me really quickly. Inform me. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Badger, I love you. Thank you for the 8 months. Tremendously appreciated. Why did you ask yourself a question? Oh, I didn't ask myself a question. 12-10, it's 10-12. Who cares? December 10th, I created. Who cares? It's in the same spot. Jesus Christ. Jemima dropping the sub. You love to see it. Grade A teammate. TJ, what's going on as well? Good to see you. Jemima, we love you. Undeniable winners of t-shirts. Had we not been Team Never Drinking again. Oh, fuck. Alright. Yeah, this looks about right for Winnipeg. In fairness, I will say I assumed it was going to be like, oh, his birthday's like December 31st. It's like, yeah, that's for a reason. Point being, who cares? Oh, you set it to December 12th or December 10th instead of October 10th. Who cares? Did a stream test on Friday. It looked like everything was working. Make it back into the Twitch game. Bojo, I'm wishing you luck. I'm wishing you luck. It's a minefield of incredibly critical people. Cops are tomorrow. I meant to upload it today, but again, I was busy. I was busy. Seven goalies under contract, huh? That's not supposed to be a thing. Defensively, Fowler, Lindholm, Mahora, Jackson, Lacombe. It's looking okay. It's looking about right. Forwards. You happy about I'm gonna guess the gonna guess the Ducks fans in chat are okay with this. I know baseball fan, but the point was with exempt contracts before, it's still at the beginning of the year. I'm quite sure it still worked. Like, oh no, it's 6 only, and it would dump people to the free agent list. Anaheim's looking good. Anaheim is looking good. Wrath, what's going on? Welcome to the franchise mode experience. Oh boy, how does David Backes still have value? How the hell did he do that? Doesn't make any sense. God, Anaheim, you have 17,000 forwards on your roster. Stop it. It's unnecessary. Arizona. Keller Hall. Poor Taylor Hall. Poor Taylor Hall. Steals contracts 864. Jay, I have a thing to say here. Aside from look at my fantastic hairline. Go fuck yourself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 925. It doesn't matter if it's 865. It doesn't matter if it's Nintendo 64 or Atari 2600. Nobody cares. Quit being a stickler for no reason. Or I will make people pay for my roster doc next year. Okay? Okay. Anyway. What do we got? What do we got? Deke, I need to know your opinion of Liam Kirk getting an upgrade. Your opinion of Liam Kirk getting an upgrade. Does it make your day? It should. It should. The hell does Arizona's defense look like? That's about right. You got OEL. You got Soderstrom. The rest is, spotty. We're gonna go with spotty. How about that goaltending, though? Look at that goaltending. Arizona has goaltending. I finally get to say that. That hasn't been said in a long time. Anyway, Boston. Oh yeah. Don't you put Swayman on the block. He should have won the Hobie as a goalie. You're gonna put him on the block. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Anyway, defensively, whoo! Oh, you love to see it, chat. You love to see it. Oh, fantastic. I was Kemper higher than Bennington because he's better than Bennington. Easily. Easily, in fact. Oh, God. Oh, Captain Zdeno. How the mighty have fallen. Jacka Khan. Good old Jacka Khan. Lovely. Is this still first year? Yep. Just looking over some stuff. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. You got the stud. You got Kasha. Bruskin. Coyle are a little bit lower than I prefer. Beecher's still looking okay, though. Bjorky is looking okay. It's not looking too bad for old Boston right now. I mean, Solaric's going to be leaving that team eventually, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm going to keep looking here. I'm going to keep doing a look through. Chris Andrews, how are you? Go Pekka actually has value. He's the only goddamn goalie on Buffalo that does. Erasmus Dahlin, all the value in the world. Okay, Risto. Samuelson's looking better. We got rid of a lot of the low top 4 defensemen and the low top 6 forwards as well because those potentials are hot garbage. God, Buffalo is terrible. Jesus. I mean, I'm not breaking news here, but god damn, but they have Jakeichel. They have Jakeichel. And Dylan Cousins, who's a bit of a beast. And Casey Middlestad's there too. And this dude, who's actually good. He plays for the Perry Colts, but he's actually good. I promise. And Olofsson. Jeff Skinner's value sucks. Because he's getting paid $9 million a season. Because Buffalo is the worst. I'm sorry. It's a harsh truth. But one that needs to be said. Good lord, Kyle Okposo and Vladimir Sobotka, you're terrible. Calgary. I mean, yeah, Kachuk having the most value makes sense. Dubé, Pelletier. Pelletier's a beast, by the way. He's a monster. He's going to be so good. And this dude, Matthias Emilio Pettersson, who is a frickin' NCAA murderer. Like, he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. Oh, boy. Hey, Deke, it's your favorite player. Do you remember how to say his name, Deke? Dmitry Zavgorodny. Picard doesn't play for the Colts. He got traded. No, I'm not going to tell you to go fuck yourself in asthma mode. I'm just going to tell you to go fuck yourself in regular old English. Poor Lucic. Shockingly, they're not trying to trade Lucic, and I can't believe it. Defensively, Hannafin, Gustafsson. Valimaki's value is down a little bit. It's still not too bad for Calgary, though. Goalies. Dustin Wolf should be higher. He was a 7th round pick. Settle down. Whew, that goaltending for Calgary. Fair enough. I mean, Riddick is technically a starter at an 81. He's a starting goalie. The overall's like, he's a starter. The game says it. But damn. Carolina. Kochkov. Mrazek actually has some value, and I don't know how. Damn. Fair enough. Defense. Dougie. Looking good. Are you a top 2 defenseman? Yes, sir. With these rosters. Tom Baum. Thank you for the follow. With these rosters, an 87 is a top 2 defenseman. Has an 81 a starter? Because that's how I set up the rosters. Because what is defined at a certain role is based off the overalls of the players in the game. So obviously, you have higher scoring in the NHL nowadays. So forwards are going to be higher rated, goalies slightly lower rated, and it's going to change things. So, Tom Baum, I am doing fantastic. A little bit sassy tonight, but hey. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Svechnikov, Aho, Teravainen. Why on earth would you trade Suzuki or Drury? What's the matter with you? I was hoping. Fisher dropping that big host. Fisher. Very much appreciated, friendo. Hope the stream went well. Welcome to my chat roast me over arbitrary overalls in a mode that nobody from your stream is going to give a damn about. I appreciate you for hosting me anyway. Why are you trading Bach and Mateos? I'm not doing it. It's the AI, man. What do you want from me? I'm guessing it's Busquets. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Greatly appreciated. God, Jesus, they have so many forwards. Drew's a high top 6. He should be. He's a beast. He should be. He's a beast. Chicago. This going to be so great when they let go of Corey Crawford and have nobody else because you were dumb enough to not hold on to Robin Leonard. This is why Chicago should have lost in 2013. Preferably 2015 too. For the Lightning fans in attendance. Oh, Crawford's an 86. When he's healthy, he's amazing. The problem is the dude can't stay healthy. What are you gonna do? Oh God, Boakfist, Mitchell, Banana, beautiful. But your team needs to suck for like the next 15 years, please. I didn't think of Gravel and entry level in real life. I don't know. Ooh, to Brinkett. They have Taves on the block. The disrespect. The disrespect. Oh, damn. This stream needs more cowbell. Does it, though? Does it? Oh, baby. All right, let's take a look here as well. Colorado for the hell of it. So, yeah, no, Colorado's going to be pretty good. They're trying to trade Newhook, which I don't recommend. At all. At all, actually. Risk it for the biscuit. Dropping 10 goddamn subs. Dropping the 10 bomb. Out of nowhere. We need, you know what? I might get a strike on my channel for this song being included in the alerts, but you know what? God damn it, it's worth it. Risk it for the biscuit. I love you.
Taste the goodness.
Appreciate
of the biscuit.
God damn. You beautiful person. Just
taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of
and
the
Warrior,
biscuit.
I'm pretty sure you resubbed at exactly the same time for 23 goddamn months. Which is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. God damn. Oh, I will take them strikes. I will take them strikes. I will. I'll do it. And I will go to Mixer and get no views. But damn it, I'll go. YouTube Gaming needs all the help they can get. I have options. Oh, Simple, what's up, buddy? Oh, God. Ooh, Colorado. Ooh. Deke, don't worry, by the way. We will get to Detroit here in a moment.
Taste the biscuit.
Oh, Snipe, I'm gonna hold my own goddamn press conference. It's gonna be fucking great. It's gonna be great.
Oh, good for you!
Ninja missed it by a year, man. He missed it by a year. You're supposed to have a press conference during Corona season. Because that, and by the way, now I said the magic word, so if this gets put up on YouTube, it'll be demonetized, I'm sure. But no, you gotta have a press conference in the aftermath of this, and you just pan and there's nobody there. Because who the hell would care? Holy hell, Columbus, your goaltending is awful. That's about right.
Oh, good for
That's
you!
about right. Jemima, did you dropping subs before following? Is that what's happening?
Good for you!
That's what we're doing? Guessing it's Louds, by the way, as well. Thank you. For said follow. Not letting Jemima off the hook here, though, on this one. That's a hell of a teammate right there. One hell of a teammate, I tell you. Deke streaming on Pornhub soon. Probably. You know? You do what you gotta do. Oh, Columbus. It's a decent team. It's a decent team. Toogie OnlyFans. I mean, you know, it might have to happen anyway. How big's the jersey collection? Too goddamn big. Too big is the answer. Trust me. We will have a video showcasing the old setup sooner rather than later. Oh, Jason Robertson. Why? Why? God. So here's the thing. You can set up the rosters any way you want. That does not mean you can stop the AI from being just stupid. So stupid. Once you actually get into the mode. Can't stop the AI from being dumb. Why do people subscribe? Because they like to make me feel good about myself for investing all this time into changing arbitrary numbers on a video game. Oh, Ottinger, you're beautiful. They're going to trade you, though. All right. Deke, you ready for this? It's Detroit. I don't know if you're ready for this or not, but here it comes. Look at that goaltending. I mean, you have 3 medium fringe options, and, you know? Who's to say? Who's to say? God, this defense, by the way. How's Howard a 78? I mean, prior to this year, he was still okay. You know, the past 2 years leading up to this year, he was still fine. It's just, you know, this year, 2 wins in like 30 games. Wooly, what's going on, buddy? You at least have Moritz Seider. You have some building blocks on defense, Deke. You got that going for you. You got Seider, Ronick, Cholowski, Johansson, McIsaac. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Maybe. Probably not. But it could be okay. It's gonna look better for the forwards, though. Zadina, Larkin, Veleno, Mantha, Bertuzzi, Fabry, Rasmussen, Mastra Simone leading the way. How bad are they gonna sim? This team wins the cup. Guaranteed. Guaranteed this team wins the cup. And I'm gonna take a look at the line combinations as well. Once we get to the beginning of the season. So I'm going to see what's up. Ed Money. Trying to trade Rodrigue. Don't recommend it. And trying to trade Mike Smith. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Defense, though. Bouchard and... Why are you trying to trade Bouchard and Broberg? Like, I get it. And some people are going to be like, you have Mike Green rated too highly. He has a 55 in durability. Trying to trade Caleb Jones, too. Nobody likes prospects. Will I give subs? Will I give money to myself? Yeah, sure, why not? No, nothing more Twitch partner-like than to gift yourself subs to make your sub count look better. Oh, God. Draisaitl and McDavid are fucking goated, though. It's insane. Yamamoto and Nuge are up there, too. They're trying to trade frickin' Lavoie and Benson as well. Or Lavoie, whatever it may be. Shit. Tennis. Former Portland Pirate, Tyler Ennis. You'll love to see him. Florida. So, things are still looking all right in Deegeland. Barkov, Huberdeau, Owen Tippett's a beast. Eponiemi, Denisenko, Borgstrom. Things are still looking good in Florida. They're looking pretty good. Sunday. Yandel, Ekblad. Okay, then it drops off. Gilden, Kolachinok. Frisky. It's okay. Warrior dropping the old gifted sub. Milbury mode is not on. We're just going to handle this and see what happens and how it plays out. I'm not surprised they're trying to trade Spencer Knight. As Warrior gifts another sub. You'll love to see it. Yeah, you got Drieger up to a 74, though. Who's better than Bobrovsky? I don't know how Bobrovsky's value is that high, by the way. I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, Krishandrews. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Krishandrews? Are you ready? I need to know that you're ready. I need to know. Oh, God. Drieger being a low elite just to try and get some late development out of him. He's 25, though. It's not really going to help. All right, here we go, Krishandrews. Quick still has value somehow. From there, it's not good. It's not good. That's okay. Defensively, you got Doughty, who's drastically overpaid. But then, you know, I mean, Anderson, Bjornfot, Clegg, Holt, Spence. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, it's all right. You're doing okay. And then for your forwards, you're actually looking pretty good. You're looking pretty good. Turcotte. Kopitar still has crazy value. I don't know how, but he does. Kapari. Thomas is a beast. Madden. Velarde, Anderson, Dolan, Grunstrom. Look at this, Krishandrews. Look at this ridiculous depth in forward. It's crazy. It's actually really good. I wish I had used this version of the Kings team. I wish I had used this version of the Kings team. Minnesota. You got Hunter Jones and Capo Cack, and you're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Defense. Why would you try to trade Jared Spurgeon? Why? Doesn't make sense. Look at Brad Hunt's trade value. People say I don't know how to edit rosters. Putting respect on Brad Hunt's name. Putting respect on Brad Hunt's name. I will take no disrespect. Goddamn, Matthew Boldy's value is ridiculous. As is Fiala's. Parise not so much. Minnesota's not that bad. Govanoff, Beckman. Beckman destroyed the WHL this year. I don't know how, but he did. It was insane. First off's really good, too. They're not that bad. What do we got next? It's, oh, baby. You ready for this? You ready? Drum roll. Controversy. Opinions. Death threats. Coming my way. Montreal. Oh, baby. You got Caden Primo, who in like 3 years went from like a high AHL starter to a medium starter, which is fucking insane. He's amazing. And he's going to keep getting better. Carey Price is a starting goaltender. You cannot disagree with that logic that Carey Price is a starting goaltender. You can't do it. He is a starting goalie. Tell me that's disrespectful. You go right ahead. Texie, good to see you. I mean, defensively, you got Petrie and Weber and Romanoff, whose value might go up. We'll see. But I mean, Romanoff, Brook, and the Struble, you're looking okay. Price of value is too low. It's because of that contract. I'm not the one who signed him to that albatross. What do you want from me? I think that makes up for it, though. I think that makes up for it. Why is Bob's value so much higher? That, I don't know. But I think the top half of the core here probably makes up for it a little bit. Maybe. I mean, Habs fans will hate whatever the hell I do with this team, but what are you going to do? It's not bad. What's Juleson's murder? I don't remember. I know I dropped it, though. At least I think I did. It's at an 80. I guess I didn't edit it. Nashville. Trying to do... What's up with people trading Connor Ingram? He's so good. Stop trying to trade him. Doesn't make sense. Leave him alone. Oh, Yossi, Ellis, Ekholm, Fabro, Davies. Boy, they are in trouble aside from those dudes. Oof. I mean, damn, they got Jared Tenorti on roster, for God's sakes. Philip Tomasino is really good, as you can tell. Philip Tomasino is pretty gosh darn dang good. He is. It's true. It's true. New Jersey, Jack Hughes, and Nico Hischier. You'll love to see it. I mean, you got Nolan Foote. You still got McLeod. Merkley's still all right. Gusev's had an 83. New Jersey's not that bad. Now, what Deke could do with this roster and whether or not he could win 17 cups in a row, who's to say? Who's to say? Defensively, for those who are asking about Ty Smith, you're welcome. He earned it. Fucking watch me. Oh, God. You got Riley Walsh up there, too. Ball and a hot yoke. Got a slight boost, too. It's pretty nice. Here comes the goaltending, where Blackwood actually has really good value, and Corey Schneider does not. He very much does not. But at least you guys have Mackenzie Blackwood. At least you have Mackenzie Blackwood. Their goaltending is fucking abysmal. It's so bad. Aside from Mackenzie Blackwood, who's great. New York. Varlamov, Skark. Gibson's potential reset to that, which is a rough show for him. At least you have Varlamov. Why his value is that much higher than Price's, I don't know. Just how it works. Pulock, Letty, Dobson, Salo, Wild, Bolduc. Like, the Islanders have, you know, decent defensive prospects, but they don't have, like, that one big-time prospect. Kind of hurts them a little bit. And then forwards, they have Barzell. And nobody else. At least in terms of that upper echelon. I mean, Ishikov, Wallstrom, Holmstrom, Bellostrom. Pajot somehow has value despite that crazy contract they signed him to. New York. Yeah. So, Kakko, Panarin, Mika Zibanejad is now way the hell up there. Hedel, Kravtsov, Elias Anderson's dropped off a little bit. That's what happens when you throw a silver medal into the stands. Carl Henriksen stepped up a little bit. You got Ryan Strome, looking pretty good. Imagine if the Bruins had Barzal. I'd prefer not to, thanks. Dick. Oh, God. And defensively, Panarin's going to be higher, IMO. You do realize in this roster that Artemi Panarin, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Panarin is in a three-way tie for the 7th highest rated forward alongside David Pastrnak and Patrick Kane. Get off my nuts. Artemi Panarin should be higher rated. Sit down, eat pant, shut it. Phil, we love you. Thank you for the 19. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Greatly appreciated. The sass. I love it. You're goddamn right, the sass. You're goddamn right. Try to come at the king. Gonna get swatted down. Gonna get swatted down. Especially when you have Fox and Lundqvist looking this fucking good. I ain't having that shit. About what I need to do. I ain't having that shit. Ain't happening. But yeah, no, the Rangers are good. Rangers are good. It's pretty dumb. And goaltending-wise, I mean, you got just York, and they're trying to trade Georgiev, which is very smart. They're looking pretty good. They have options. They have options. Snipe, you're still here, right? You're still here for the reveal of Ottawa? The Canada Senators? The Brian 5 or 6ers? Goaltenders. You got Shugard, who kind of sucked this year in the W. And Gustafson's... It's not the best. It's not the best. However, defensively, you have Brandstrom, Shabbat, Bernard Docker, and Lassie Thompson. Mark Borowiecki somehow has more value than Maxime Lajoie. And I don't know how. But hey, that top four is sick. DeBrincat, inform yourself before you say something stupid. And then, this forward core is the most interesting forward core I have ever seen in franchise mode. You have Brady Tkachuk, and then just a shitload of medium top sixes. Including Formanton, Norris, Duclair's up there, Shane Pinto. That is so bizarre. Batherson. It's actually down to a high 9 with, like, Gruden. That is one of the most interesting teams I've ever seen. I love it. Oh, God. Philly! With Kata Hat. Kata goddamn Hat. You love to see it. He should be higher. Shut your face, Grandma. Defensively, you got Provorov. Cam York's a beast. Ghost Bear still has value. Myers is improving. Pinto's better than Kaliev? No. I mean, the potentials are about the same. The issue with Kaliev is he's a second-round pick, and again, there's a process there. Quit questioning everything. Stop it. Second round. I mentioned this in the doc, I'm quite sure, but second round picks, it's either a medium 6 or a high 9. So first Kaliev needs to confirm he's a medium 6, and then he goes up. Anyway, Philly's looking ridiculous because like Jennings, Millman, Wyatt Wiley, they're actually good. And then forwards. So, yeah, no, I don't really see much room for Philly fans to be complaining about how I have this set up. I don't really see much room. I don't really see much room to be complaining here if you're a Philly fan. Can I get an explanation why Igor is not elite? There we go. That felt good. That felt good. Oh, boy. So, yeah, no, Philly's nuts. Ambient, what's happening? They got Brink, Ratcliffe, Limbaugh. Get well soon, of course. They're nuts. They're nuts! Oh, who's next? Pittsburgh! Pittsburgh. Tristan Jerry's got some value. They better hope he pans out because you got nobody else. Defensively. You know, like John Marino and P.O. Joseph. Arizona Coyotes legend P.O. Joseph. Pedersen. It's not looking good for Pittsburgh. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. It's not looking good. And of course, Crosby, Malkin, Gensel, Sam Poulin. Yes, Sam Poulin is deserving of medium elite. It's true. Bill Hollander. You know, Patty Marlowe, as weird as that is. Oh, boy. Sin here. Somebody get Sin in here. We need him. For this exact moment. Oh my God. Their goaltending might be worse. It's actually worse than New Jersey's. They actually have worse goaltending than New Jersey. They don't have a single goddamn guy. Not a single one. Jesus. That is horrific. And accurate. Defensively, though, I mean, aside from Carlson Burns, you have Merkley, who's deserving of the medium elite. He's not. Yazov, I guess it is. At least they're trying to trade Vlasic. And then it just falls off a cliff. Just nothing. You have Merkley. And a random Russian. And then forward-wise, you have Meyer, Hertl, Couture, Vander Kane. Contract's a bit rough. Like John Leonard and Dylan Gambrell, and that's it. San Jose is screwed. At least from this perspective. At least from this perspective. How does Thornton have trade value? I have no idea. He's actually not that bad. St. Louis. They're trying to trade Bennington, as they should. You based it off of the last 3 seasons, dog. Jake Allen set up as like the best possible backup. Also known as a starter as well. Rev! I appreciate that. Let it be known, though, Bennington, starting goaltender. Let it be known. Let it be known. Rev, I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the home of people arguing over arbitrary overall numbers. Like Scott Perunovich, Hobie Baker Award winner. Vince Dunn and Justin Falk. We left Bo Meester in there because that was the only way to go. And, yep, nope, from there, it's bad. It's bad. Forward-wise, though. Why are you trying to trade Jordan Kyrou? Why? Why don't the AIs like medium elite prospects? Jesus. Oh, God. It's horrific. Tampa. Kucherov, Stamkos, points. Cirelli's a beast. Everyone else is a little bit off from there. Kachevic, Radish, Kachuk. It's pretty good. Did you leave Colby Cave in? No. Knucklehead, it's one thing to leave someone in who is probably going to retire but hasn't officially retired versus someone who tragically died Slightly different circumstances. Chuito, thank you for the follow. God, Calfoot, you're a beast. So is Eric Chernak. Beautiful. And then in goal, you got Vasilevsky. And Alnefeldt, who's pretty good. He's Swedish. I would leave gave in. Good to know. And you can do just that if you care to. Toronto. Hold on. You know what? If I'm going to risk getting, strikes here on the channel, I mean, fuck it.
Yay! Hooray! He said Toronto! Yay! Woo! Yay! That's where we live! We live in Toronto! Yay! Shut up!
There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. But, yeah. Yeah. Ian Scott missing a season really didn't help. Plus, he only had like one good season in junior, if I'm not mistaken by the numbers. But, Riley, Barry, Sandine, Liljegren's still looking okay. They're trying to trade Sandine and Liljegren, though, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Cody Ceci somehow has trade value. Don't ask me how. The potential probably doesn't help. But it does reset. I mean, he's 25. So, what are you going to do? And then forward-wise, Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Nylander, Bracco. Still ridiculous. Yeah, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Nick Robertson, noted forward. Kiev, SDA. Oh, boy. Who's the one? Barabanov. Fair enough. Time for the Couve. Is it time for the Couve, though? It is time for the Couve. We have Markstrom. Demko. DiPietro's value is down, as it should be. He hasn't been amazing, I'm going to be honest. Defensively. You got Quinn Hughes. Nearly full bar. Edler's still looking good. You got Jet Wu. Oli Levy. Yes, he deserves a little elite. When he's healthy, he's fine. Which is why he has a 65 in durability. That's how it works. Brady, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. And forward-wise, I mean Pettersson, Besser, Horvat, Poltkolzen, Miller. It's pretty much who you'd expect to see at the top. Hoglander's getting up there. It's beautiful. Warrior, more gifted subs. You'll love to see it as well. You'll love to see it. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Vegas. With Cody Glass. Peyton Krebs. Dominator dropping the 15-month resub. You love to see it. Respecting the content. Respecting the content. Damn. It's beautiful. I don't know how Nick Cousins has that high value, but you know what? The game gonna be what the game gonna do. As my mom always said. They have on defense. Shea Theodore. Nate Schmidt. My boy! My boy! Nick Hague. Love to see it. Also, Caden Korshak is actually pretty good. I don't like how his parents spelled his name, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? One of those things. And then goalie-wise, I mean, smart that they're actually trying to trade Fleury. Because they have Robin Leonard. Because Chicago, collectively, as a unit, incredibly stupid to let go of Robin Leonard. One more team. Washing Machine with Ilya Samsonov. Volpe's value is down because of that contract. Defensively, John Carlson's ridiculous. You got Alexiev and Faravari for the top prospects, which makes sense. And then forward-wise, I mean, Kuzi, Backstrom, Ovechkin. Connor McMichael's absolutely insane. Like, his numbers are insane. Legitimately insane. So, he deserved that. He deserved that boost. Quite handily. Nick Holden's the top four. Lord Don! That is a name I have not seen in a bit. How have you been? Now, I will say about Holden. Again, that potential doesn't necessarily matter. He's the third pairing defenseman. Keep that in mind. Michael deserves to be a 70. Again, I didn't focus on overalls, just the potentials. Dr. Justice! Drop it! The 5 gifted. Speaking of names. If I can bring this down for a minute. Speaking of names. We have not seen in a bit. Dr. Justice. Coming on back in. Dropping 5 gifted. You love to see it. Respecting the content. That's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. Oh, just crank up the alerts. That's what it's all about.
Taste the biscuit.
It's beautiful.
Taste the goodness of the
Beautiful.
biscuit.
Dr. Justice, I hope you've been well. Goddamn.
Taste the
It is good to see you.
biscuit. Taste
So many copyright strikes. You're damn right. All the copyright strikes. Which one are you going to strike me on? You don't even know. How do you pick just one? Strike me on all of them. Just take partner away in one foul swoop. Are these EA rosters? These are my rosters. Mine. Justice. Thank you. We love you. Goddamn. Goddamn. All right, so with that, again, there was only a handful of players that get dumped to the free agent list. We are in control of your Winnipeg Jets. I'm not even going to worry about scouting in year 1 because there are no dudes. How bad are the Canucks? Dom, we just went back over them, but for you, here, let me go look over them again. Pyro, there's more controversy about the music. Is medium franchise too for Askarov? I would say yes. I think that's a bit much. But old Lord Don, just for you. This is what we have for the old Canucks. I mean, the forwards, probably what you would expect. We switched both Colson up from a low elite to a high top 6. As he should be. And I mean, you know, Gadjevich, Lockwood, it's not that bad. Patrick Palmer's there. Defensively, I mean, it's about Quinn Hughes, Jet Wu, Olio Levy. And then goaltending-wise, I mean, some Canucks fans aren't happy with Demko's value, but Markstrom's a beast. Markstrom's really good. Towards the upper echelon of starting goaltenders. So it's fantastic. That's it. Again, we have trades off. So we're going to be able to see what these teams are going to run. Eric Comrie, do you have any value still at this point? Not really. Let's just call you up. Or not. Never mind. Defensively, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's send down one Sammy Niku. I want Tucker Pullman on this roster. And that way Lucas Spiza can be a healthy scratch because it's Lucas Spiza. And I'm sorry, but Lucas Spiza should probably be a healthy scratch. Lamp, you can go back. The VOD is already up of this stream. And literally just rewind a little bit and you'll be fine. The answer is right there in front of you. You just have to be willing to put in a tiny bit of work. As we're going to call up old Mark Letestu. And send down one Jansen Harkins. This team, I don't know if I'm going to look to fully optimize it this year. I don't know. Probably not. In terms of like player types and line combos. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Because boy, do Scheifele and Line not fit with this coach. But we'll let it go, because otherwise I'm just going to have to fix it again next year, so who really cares? Oh, God, this defense, though. We're having to rely on Nathan Beaulieu. We are going to have to rely on one Nathan Beaulieu. At least we have one of the best goalies in the game in one Connor Hellebucks. Fantastic. And AHL, let's just make sure our top prospects are in. And we are going to do some simming. Although I do want to see what the AI throw out there for line combos. Which might take a couple minutes to go through, but hey, that's what it is. Stojkovic, you're the captain. You can't be scratched. Wow, there's actually a lot of usable players who are scratched here. That's not good. You have to rely on Nathan Beaulieu, you're fucked. Correct. Well, I feel bad for Anthony Boteto. But Johnny Kovacevic needs to get into this lineup over you. Dahlstrom is a medium 7th. I need to get rid of you, too. Yeah, it's going to be Logan Stanley. And then from there, it's just medium 7th. So, Logan, congratulations, you big, lanky bastard. You made it. You made it. Good old Emile Poirier. Chipasov, Lepon, we don't gotta worry about. Peterson's on an AHL deal. Is this Kirby Reichel? Christian Reichel. Ryan White, Nate Smith. Okay, just Nate Smith. Beautiful. Let's make the best of this, damn it. Let's make the best of it. Let's do it. Cody, there's no room for him, dog. There's no room. Alright, regular season. I want to see what we're dealing with. We're going to GM trade history right now. Soon, eventually. Now that I'm done with roster editing. Unless something goes wrong and I end up not being happy with these rosters, I now have time to actually work on other videos again, which I'm incredibly happy about. But we are going to run a couple seasons of this, more than likely. Alright, let's see what we got around the league. Let's see what we got. I'm going to go over here. Anaheim, Raquel Getzlaf, Silverberg, Heinen, Henrique, Milano, Delorier, Backus, Terry, Steele, Rowney, Jones. Why you wouldn't have Sam Steele on the third line over Nick Delorier, I have no idea, but sure. Defense is Fowler, Lindholm, Del Zotto, Manson, Juice, Goodbranson. Goalie, Gibson, and Miller. Fair, Goulet, Irwin, Larson. Why would you have 3 defensemen as healthy scratches? God, the AI. So dumb. Arizona, Hall, Keller, Kessel, Schmaltz, Soderberg, Grabner, Dvorak, Stepan, Hinostroza, Krause, Richardson, Fisher. I mean, that's about right. Oeo, Goligoski, Chikrin, Demers, Esterle, Hjalmarsson, Kemper over Ranta, Garland, Hayton, and Leobush. Like I said, you can put in all the work into the rosters that you want. That does not mean that the AI isn't going to be dumb enough to drop players that you don't want to see get dropped. That is such a waste. Boston, Marchand, Bergeron, Pasternak, DeBrusk, Krejci, Kasha, Richie Coyle, Bjork, Lindholm, Corrali, Wagner. Good. Good. Krug, McAvoy, Grizzly, Chara, Moore, Carlo. Break up more on Carlo. Goalie is Tuukka. Stuka, not Tuukka. Tuukka Rask, Kira Halak. No dumb healthy scratches. You'll love to see it. Alright. Buffalo. It's going to be bad. Skinner, Eichel, Simmons, Johansson, Reinhardt, Olofsson, VC, Saboka, Okposo, Gergensons, Cahoon, Frolik. Defense is Dahlin, Risto, Miller, Montour, McCabe, Yokihari. The defense isn't that bad. The top 4 is pretty good. And the goalie is Hutton and Olmark, Lazar, Hunwick, and Larson as the healthy scratches. That's not too bad, at least. Let's see, Carolina. Because for some reason it goes out of order and Calgary's down here, even though it's not alphabetical order. Why is it going on the 4th line? Because the AI, man, they do what they want. Teravainen, Svechnikov, Dzingel, Trocheck, Niederreiter, McGinstall, Williams, Fogle, Natchez, Martinuk, Slavin, Hamilton, Gardner, Vatanen, Shea, Pesci. Jesus Christ, that defense. They're all at least top 4 defensemen. Hamilton's the top 2. That is so dumb. Razik and Reimer. TVR, Fleury, and a big nerd. Fair enough. Again, 3 defensemen as healthy scratches. It's weird. CBJ, Foligno, Dubois, Atkinson, Nyquist, Jenner, Bjorkstrand, Shore, Dubinsky, Anderson, Wenberg, Nash, Bemstrom. Wierenski, Jones, Murray, Nidivara, Harrington, Savard. Goalies, Merzlikins, Corpus Salo, Tessier, Gavrikov, Kukin. I don't recommend having Tessier as a healthy scratch. It's not a good idea. God, that needs to be fixed. Please, I am begging you. Calgary, Goodrow, Lindholm, Kachuk, Backlund, Monahan, Ryan, Lucic, Bennett, Mangiapane, Ronaldo, Jankowski, Reeder. Sure, have Luch and Ronaldo in the same lineup. You do what you have to do. Gio Hannafin, Gustafson, Brody, Anderson, Hamonic. It's a pretty good defense. Big save, Dave and Cam Talbot. Forbert, Sheelington, and Michael Stone. Dude, teams love rocking 3 defensemen. This is crazy. Chicago, DeBrinketstrom, Kane, Kubalik, Taves, Nylander, Saad, Doc, Shaw, Smith, Carpenter, Kajula. That's not too bad for Chicago, at least. Defense, Keith, Murphy, Mata, Seabrook, Dahan, Cuckoo. And then Crawford, Subban. Boakfist as a healthy scratch. That's not good. Not a good idea. There have been a couple of teams already where it's like, yeah, no, this is not a good idea. Colorado's Burakovsky, McKinnon, Rantanen, Wilson, Comfort, Nemesnikov, Landeskog on the third line with Jost and Donskoy. Jaco, what's happening? Nieto, Belmar, Kadri, fourth line, right wing. Bold strategy, Cotton. Bold strategy. Defenses, Gerard, Makar, Cole, Johnson, Zadorov, and Byram. They're actually starting Byram in the NHL. Goalie-wise, Grubauer and Francouz, call them what you will. Nichushkin, Calvert, Barbario. I mean, that's a good team. I can't wait to see what shithouse of a team wins the Cup year one. You have Ben, Sagan, Radulov, Como, Pavelski, Perry. One of these things is not like the other. Janmark, Faxa, Dickinson, Cogliano, Hintz, and Gurionov. I like that fourth line a lot. Defense, Haskin, Klingberg, Lindell, Alexiak, Sekera. And Johns, good old Anton Hadobin, and Ben Bishop. You have Pollock, Dowling, and Taylor Fadoon. Oh, God, let's see. Detroit! Here we go. Main event time here. Bertuzzi, Larkin, Mantha, Zadina, Fabry, Perlini, Heroes, Glendening, Ernie, Abdelkader, Helm, Filppula. Deke, does this get a thumbs up or a thumbs down? They're rolling with Philip Zadina alongside Robbie Fabry and Brendan Perlini. What a line. What a lineup. I can't wait to see this defense. I can't wait. It's going to be good. Can we see the AHL lines? Maybe. Oh, God. And then defensively, it's DeKaiser, Bowie, Nemeth, Ronick, Daly, and Biega. I know some people are concerned that Bowie's a bit too highly rated, but he does put up points. But, I mean, you're talking about all these guys being third-pairing defensemen. It's nothing but third-pairing defensemen. And then goalie-wise, Bernier over Howard, which isn't surprising. Tom, take it easy, buddy. Catch you later. Gagne, Cholowski, and Nielsen. That's a lot of money for Franz Nielsen. That's a lot of money for one Franz Nielsen to just be sitting there. That's spectacular. Daily to 79 is generous. Again, Jaco, based off of 3 seasons, not just the past season. If it was based off of this season, you'd be way down there. But that's not fair to rate players off of just one season. Nuge, McDavid, Cassian, Athanasiou, Draisaitl, Neal, Ennis, Shea, and Chason, Kyra, Granlund, Archibald. Damn. Damn. Again, Connor McDavid is the highest rated player in the game for me. The only 95. You have 2 93s in Kucherov and McKinnon, and then Draisaitl in a 92 alongside Malkin and one Bradley Marchand. That's a fuck ton of damage indeed. Their defense, Nurse, Green, Clefbaum, Larson, Russell, Benning. Again, when Mike Green is healthy, he still puts up a shitload of points. He has a 55 in durability. He is literally the fish from SpongeBob with the broken bones. But feel free to look at his numbers. He puts up points. Yeah, Sox, I beat you to the punch because I knew someone was going to be like, why is Mike Green? What do you think? Mike Smith, Mikko Koskinen. Koskinen going to be the starter over Smith. Then Nygaard, Yamamoto, and Ethan Bear as healthy scratches. No. Fire your coach right now. Fire your coach right now. Florida, Jesus. Huberdeau, Barkov, Dadonov, Hoffman, Hall, Connolly, Boyle, Vetrano, Mark Pissick. Change to a forward. And Dryden Hunt, Lucas Wallmark, Nola Chari. Beautiful. Defense is Yanda Ekblad, Matheson, Uyghur, Josh Brown with Anton Strawman. Ooh. And goalie Y. So for game 1, they're apparently starting Drieger over Bobrovsky. A very bold move, and the right move, if I do say so myself. Having Chase Prisky as a healthy scratch, not a smart move. And then there's Toninato and Skeevier. So, Lamp again, we based it off of 3 seasons, dog. An average rating off of the last 3 seasons. Devils, take it easy. Devils, don't leave. We're getting to New Jersey in a second. You gotta hold on. But we love you, though. Thank you for hanging out as always. Los Angeles, Iafallo, Kopitar, Brown, Kempe, Carter, Firk, Turcotte is in the team. I mean, he did sign the contract. Amadio, Schaller, Grundstrom, Lewis, and Wagner. The only other option is to try to ignore Turcotte's contract, but who cares? Right, CGM? Right? Oh, this fucking defense. Hutton, Doughty, Ryan Walker, McDermott, and Roy. That's a bad time. That is a real bad time. You have a top 6, a top 4, a top 6, a minor league top 2, and a depth defenseman. And goalies, it's quick, and they signed Oscar Alsenfelt off the free agent list to be their backup. I don't know how he's a backup at 73 overall. It doesn't make any sense. You have Luff, Prehorkin, and Blake Lazard is healthy scratches, which, again, I don't recommend. Interesting. God, Los Angeles. God, Los Angeles, you are just terrible. Minnesota. Fiala, Stahl, Zuccarello, Parise, Galchenyuk, Foligno, Greenway, Koivu, Hartman, Cunnin. I've heard Luke Cunnin. Donato and JT Brown. Defensive Suter, Spurgeon. Brodin, Dumba, Hunt, and Patarin. Patarin. I've always heard Patarin. Goalies, Dubnik. Stalock. Not bad. Suchi. Rask and Eriksson Ek. I wouldn't have Eriksson Ek as a healthy scratch, but what are you going to do? I wouldn't have Carson Suchi as a healthy scratch either, but he is 25. Montreal. All right, hold on. I know it's got to be done. Hold on. We'll hit the damn button. Hold on. Let's get another copyright strike while we're at it. All right, that's over with. Obligatory. Tatar, Dano, Gallagher, Drew Andomi, Armia, Lehkonen, Wheel, Byron, Charles Hudl, Kokoniemi, and Suzuki. That fourth line is fantastic. I love that fourth line. Defense is Weber, Petrie, Sherratt, Mete, Kulak, and Xavier Juan. Goalies, Kincaid and Price. Scratches, they signed Juho Lammikko. That doesn't really affect it too much. He's not going to get that much better. I might have to start lowering overalls from like European and or just from European leagues. It's a pain in the ass though. You got Dale Weiss, Christian Folin. Then let's see, New Jersey. Here we go, the real main event. Jesper Bratt, Nico Hischier, and Kyle Palmieri. Miles Wood, Jacques Hughes, and Nikita Gusev. Travis Zajac, Pavel Zacha, John Hayden, Yanni Kuokkanen, Ben Street, and Joey Anderson. New Jersey is gonna suck. God, they are gonna suck. Defense is Butcher, Subban, Mueller, Severson, Clayson, Carrick. They are going to suck with Blackwood and Schneider as the goaltenders. A little high starter, Mackenzie Blackwood. Healthy scratches of Jesper. The AI is so dumb. Jesper Boqvist and Nick Merkley both healthy scratches. And they signed Joachim Lindstrom for some reason. God, the AI is dumb. So dumb. Nashville, Forsby, Duchesne and Arvidsson, Granlund, Johansson, Smith, Yarncrook, Turris, Bonino, Daniel Carr, Sissons, Watson. That's not too bad, actually. That's pretty good. Defense is Yossi Ellis, Ekholm Hamhouse, Weber, and Dante Fabro. Goaltenders, Pecorine, UC, Saros. Scratches, Corbinian Holzer, Rocco Grimaldi, Colin Blackwell. That at least makes some sense. At least. The Islanders, Lee, Barzell, Bailey, Beauvillier, Nelson, Eberle, Uncle Leo, Broussard, Martin, Clutterbuck, Cizikas, and Kuhnhackl. That's a lot of grit. That's a lot of grit right there. That's what that is. Buddy Pulock, Green, Boychuk, Pelican, Taves. It's not that bad. Goalers, Varlamov and Grice. Of course, Grice, not often rated as their starter, which is why that number's down a bit. Andrew Ladd and Scott Mayfield are also healthy scratches. JG Pajot, a healthy scratch. Fresh off of his new contract. Kokanami, Armia, and Lamico are from the same city. Damn. Fun fact. Fun fact. The Rangers. Panarin, Zibanejad, Capo, Kako, Kreider, Brett Howden, and Bushnevich. Strome, Hedel, Lemieux, DeGiuseppe, Lettieri, and Foss. Damn. Defensively, D'Angelo Trouba, Smith, Fox, Stahl, and Ryan Lindgren. Devils, take it easy. We'll catch you later. Goaltenders, Shesterkin, which is the proper way to say it. You can go Shesterkin or Shesterkin. It is Shesterkin. But, you know, translations, people love to be, Shesterkin. And Lundqvist is still there. McKegg and Michael Haley, one of the last goons. Still hanging in there. Has a healthy scratch. Ottawa, here we go, Snipe. Here we go. Kachuk, Tierney, Ryan. Duclair, White, Brown. Balser, Zanisimov, Howerluck. Paul, Batherson, and Boston Bruins legend, Portland Pirates legend, Jordan Schwartz. Whew, Batherson next to two grinders. You'll love to see it. But hey, Rudy made the team. Oh, God. The defense is Shabbat, Hainsey, Borowiecki, Zaitsev, Mike Riley, and Christian Yaros. Oh, boy. And, what the fuck? God, I felt like there was something at my feet. I was just hitting the wire for my controller, but it didn't feel like the wire for my controller. Goaltenders, Anders Nilsson, Craig Anderson. Scratches, Logan Brown, Matthew Pekka, and Christian Wolanin. Let's see from here. Philly, JVR, Giroux, Voracek, Couturier, Hayes, Konechny, Lindblom, Pitlick, Patrick, Farabee, Grant, and the Rafflecopter. Nolan Patrick has finally had his potential dropped a little bit. Defense, Ghost Bear, Provorov, Braun, Niskanen, Sanheim, and Haig. Provorov obviously on the way up, while Ghost Bear is very much on the way down. Think to where Ghost Bear would have been right around this season compared to where he is now just 2 seasons later. Goaltenders, Elliott and Katahat. Of course, Hart will be the, undeniable starter by the beginning of the season. What's Patrick's durability? Good question. 70. Healthy scratches, Scott Lawton, Phil Myers, and Nate Thompson. I don't recommend having Myers as a healthy scratch, but hey, we've seen these coaches make interesting decisions. Oh, God. Well, Jaco, he would have been higher rated, but obviously he's dropping because he hasn't played all year. Pittsburgh, Gensel, Mark. I got so caught off guard by Evan Rodriguez being a first liner. Gensel, Malkin, Rodriguez, Marlowe, Crosby, Sherry, Zucker, McCann, Rust, Tanev, Bjugstad, Hornqvist. You have Evan Rodriguez on the top line, yet Brian Rust and Patrick Hornqvist are in the bottom 6. Fair enough. Evgeny Markin. Old Evgeny Markin. Schultz, Letang, Dumoulin, Pedersen, Johnson, and John Marino. Goalies, Murray and the Jerry Void. We love ya. Say money talks. Does this convention make price an 80? No, it doesn't. Scratches, Simone, Ricola, and Chad Roedel. God, the lines are something else. San Jose. This is going to be bad, I'm sure. Meyer, Couture, Thornton. Kane, Hurdle, Sorensen, Swamala, Gregor, and LeBanc, Brodzinski, Carlson, Nason. Fair enough. Fair enough. Defense is Carlson, Burns, Vlasic, Mario Ferraro, Tim Heed, and Radim Simic, not Cynic. I mean, he might be cynical playing for this team now. Who's to say? No, Sox, I wouldn't. I'd take your money, though. Martin Jones, Aaron Dell, on the way down. Kelman, Davidson. Why do you have Gambrell as a scratch? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Why? Sure, Sox. Sure. St. Louis. Perron, O'Reilly, Tarasenko, Schwartz, Shen, Thomas, Steen, Sunkfist, Brower, Blay, Bozak, and Sanford. Defense is Parayko, Petrangelo, Dunn, Falk, Scandella, and Bortuzzo. Goalies Allen And Binnington, Barbashev, Gunnarsson, and Bouwmeester as the healthy scratches. Fair enough. Kelman, San Jose mode legend. He sure was. Tampa is Killorn, Point, Kucherov, Palat, Stamkos, Johnson. They're running Stammer on the second line. Gord, Cirelli, Maroon, Goodrow, Coleman, and Paquette. Defense is Hedman, Sergachev, McDonough, Shattenkirk, Coburn, and Ruta. Goalie is, of course, Vasilevsky, Curtis McElhinney. Scratches Luke Shen and Zach Bogosian. Good old Zach Bogosian. What a guy. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Nylander, Matthews, Marner, Hyman, Tavares, Kerfoot, Janssen, Malgin, Kapanen, Clifford, Spezza, Mikheyev. It's pretty good, actually. Defense is Riley, Barry, Muzzin, Ceci, Dermott, and Hall. And, of course, the goaltenders, Anderson and Campbell. Marincin, Patan, and Aberg, call him what you Wilberg, as the healthy scratches. Vancouver, the Couve. Horvat, Pettersson, Besser, Pearson, Miller, Toffoli, Ferland, Sutter, Erickson. Louis made the lineup. Berechki, Gaudette, Roussel. Way to go, Louis. Fucking proud of you. Defense is Edler, Myers, Hughes, Tanev, Ben, and Stetcher. Goaltenders, Markstrom and Demko. Then Beagle, Levo, Vertanen as healthy scratches. By the way, it happens. I mean, he's listed as a center, obviously. It's more random than anything. Vegas. Marchessault, Stastny, Stone, Pacioretty, Carlson, Smith, Reeves, Glass, and Tuck. Cody Glass has some fucking protection. Then Cousins, Nosha, Carrier. Oh, boy, you drive a hard bargain. Sure do. Schmidt, Theodore, Martinez, McNabb, Holden, and Anglin. Sinsky. Boy, you should see San Jose. Leonard, Fleury. Oh, God. The Merrill and that mustache, Peary, and Stevenson as the scratches. Reeves is a 78. He's actually not that bad in terms of putting up points over the past couple of years. He's actually not that bad. The 20 points here, the 10 points the season before between two, it's not that bad. And he's still a fourth liner, though. Oh, God. And then Washington to round it out. Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, Kovalchuk. Yes, sir. You love to see it. Rana, Backstrom, Oshie, Hagelin, Eller Wilson, Garnet Hathaway, Travis Boyd, and Richard Panik. Defense is Orloff, Carlson, Dylan, Kempney, Jensen, Gudis. With the goaltenders being Holtby and Ilya Samsonov. Dowd, Seekin, Tolerance, Sprong as the healthy scratches. You love to see it. Sin, you want to get another look at San Jose? Before we even start simming Season 1, these are the lines. I'll show you the defense in a second. I'll show you the trade values of everyone if you want to, but it's questionable. You should see the goaltending. Worse than New Jersey. Oh, God. Whew. And then defensively, and of course, you know what the goaltending is going to be. Cody, me too, but let's be honest, it's going to be incredibly depressing to find out. And then it'll still probably grow anyway. So. Can you imagine running Carlson and Burns together? You did Vlasic dirty? Bullshit! He's still a top 4 defenseman. He's just not good offensively. That's the issue. Everything's good except Malkin ahead of Crosby. I mean, Crosby's the more well-rounded of the two, and Malkin has that little bit of edge offensively. Tell me that's not exactly how those two players can be described. Crosby is the more well-rounded. Malkin has that slight edge offensively. And you could argue that's the case because Malkin traditionally plays with slightly better forwards because Crosby helps boost up, you know, I don't want to say trash they put around him, but Crosby traditionally has had less talented wingers next to him, so his offensive numbers are slightly down a bit. It makes sense. Sidney Crosby is still one of the, I believe he's in the top 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Crosby's top 10. He's still top 10. Just don't think the overall should be different. Well, why should they? Well, they shouldn't be different just for the sake of being different, though. His defensive awareness should be a 90. Hey, it's an 88, dog. Come on. We're arguing 2 points. All right, I am ready for this season to play out again. Trades are off. So for the most part, the AI will be keeping their rosters the same, aside from a couple of really no-name free agent signings. Void went to bed at 7 a.m. because some random streamer said there might be an afternoon stream. Woke up at 9. Don't really. I mean, you know, if you base your schedule off of a might, then you're really setting yourself up for failure, aren't you? Just saying. Just saying. What a start to the season for the Winnipeg Jets, by the way. And then good old draft class. Good old draft class. You'll love to see it. There is a computer-generated player. What is your name? Charles Murata. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good stuff. Let's see how that plays out, too. John Jason Peterka. Peterka. Peterka? And Brendan Brissell. Oh, God. Tommy Bordlow. Will you feel bad if you lose to a 73-year-old goalie? I mean, probably. Jingleheimer. You know, Sin, I was gonna go to the same spot, but I held off. And I'm glad you didn't let me down. You didn't let me down. Oh, God. 10-3 to start the season for Winnipeg. We'll sim through November here, too. Again, I'm going to be a little bit hands-off for the first season. And then we'll really start to take over around the draft. I want to see how Season 1 plays out with all these changes. 12-4, though. Not bad. It's on medium scoring as well, so... Sharks, 6-6-1 elite, right? I mean, I see Colorado at the bottom of the division there, which is very interesting. Detroit has 9 points through 21 games. You tell me that I didn't do a good job of rating Detroit. 9 points through 21 games. Fantastic. Except the Rangers are worse than New Jersey somehow, and I don't know how. That's a bit awkward. And Colorado sucks, but hey, what are you going to do? So they can still send me offers. And no, I don't think I'm going to trade Ville Heinola for Ben fucking Sherratt. Thank you. Why Winnipeg? So, Deeds, I was going to do a franchise mode series with Winnipeg on the channel this year. I already had the thumbnail made. But I have elected to do a different series. I know what my next series are going to be on YouTube. Jared Spurgeon! Hold on. So, yeah, I wanted to do something with Winnipeg so it didn't go to waste. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Where the hell? What happened? Where is it? I can't find it. What? Where the hell is it? Ah, I found
Jared
it.
Spurgeon. Can we see the Jared Spurgeon?
Jared Spurgeon,
before
goal
we
of the
get
week.
fired
Watch
here?
this here, boy. Watch this here, kid. This is put it in. Watch it. Gets it out. Hands way that go. He plays baseball.
Fantastic. God. You can still meme an old man to death, can't you? Probably. Oh, God. God, I missed that channel. Right? Logan Stanley for Eric Stahl. I will pass. I really should just prevent them from being able to send me trade offers for the rest of the season, but what are you going to do? Dude, we are atop the division right now. No real surprise that Winnipeg's doing well. We've hit the midway point of the season. Let's look around here a little bit, shall we? Let's see what's going on. What do we got? So Winnipeg 27-11-2. Chicago's in a playoff spot. Nashville's in a playoff spot. And then, I mean, Minnesota, St. Louis, and Dallas are all in it. Colorado's not that far out. But they've had a rough start to their season for whatever reason. They're 27th in the league. Let's see. In the Pacific, it's Edmonton, Arizona, Vegas, Calgary, Vancouver, also in playoff spots. San Jose. It is the 3 California teams at the bottom, by the way. So that's at least on point. But, yeah, San Jose, huh? In the Central, of course, we already knew. The Atlantic. It's Toronto, Boston, and Tampa. Florida, Buffalo hanging around. Montreal's not that bad. Ottawa and Detroit fucking suck. Oh, they suck. Oh, God, they suck. That's a rough time. Metro, Philly, Washington, Columbus. The Islanders and Penguins are in it. Carolina's a bit further back. New York, struggling a bit more than you'd think. New Jersey, absolutely sucks. Absolutely sucks. Goals for per game. Edmonton has the league's best offense, followed by Pittsburgh, Toronto, Washington, Boston. Bottom 5, Ottawa, Detroit, Dallas, New Jersey, and Anaheim. Tampa, somehow, have a bad offense. Philly has the best goaltending. In case you want to talk about me underrating Carter Hart, by the way. And their defense. Best goaltending. Washington, Boston, Winnipeg, and Tampa also there. The worst defenses, Detroit, LA, New Jersey, New York struggling in net, and Carolina. Let's take a look around the league. Again, mid-season update here. What do we got? Let's just look around the league. We don't need to look at teams individually here. Connor McDavid, Patrick Kane, Brad Marchand, William Nylander, David Pastrnak, Evgeny Malkin, Alex Ovechkin, Nathan McKinnon, and Patrice Bergeron. The top options. For goal scoring, it's Gino, Ovi, McDavid, Kane, Draisaitl, Tavares, McKinnon, Gusev, and Blake Wheeler. And for assists, Dylan Strome, Nuge, Nylander, Zibanejad, Kuzi, Rantanen, Pastrnak, Bergeron, and Logan Couture. Not bad. Who has the most penalty minutes? Ryan Reeves, I'm guessing? Hey! I knew it. I know it. Kyle Clifford's up there. Zach Ronaldo, Tom Wilson, Tyler Bertuzzi, Mark Stone, Sam Bennett, Bo Horvat, and Wayne Simmons. Who's taking the most shots? Ovi. Sounds about right. 13 power play goals for Ovi. Fuck's sake. Who's the top face-off man? Face-offman. Sanze. Most hits? Ben and Horvat, huh? Evander Kane as well. Who has the most fights, I wonder? Ryan Reeves and Kyle Clifford at 10 apiece. Not bad. For defensemen. Tyson Barrie and Erik Karlsson leading the way. Karlsson missed some time due to injury. Shocking, I know. Morgan Riley's up there. Brent Burns, Giordano, Hamilton, Krug, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and Roman Josi. Goal scorers, Gio, Dahlin, and Josi have all broken 10. The assist leader, Erik Karlsson. Not bad. And then for goalies, the winningest is Connor Hellebuck. Freddie Anderson, Tuukka Rask, Braden Holtby have all broken 20 wins. You also have Koskinen, Varlamov, Crawford, Merzlikins, and Vasilevsky up there. Who's lost the most games? Craig Anderson is 10-20. Jonathan Bernier is 5-20-1. The shutout leader is Holtby, Katahat. Katahat, but oh my god. What? We fixed Sergei Bobrovsky. He's back on the case. He's done it.
Oh, what's his name? Poplinski?
Bobrovsky! Pretty sure that means Chris Driedger is the starter. Brossoit doing well. Carter Hart's on pace to win the Vezina. Already up an overall point. No, Toogie, you don't know what you're doing. Your formula's stupid. I hate your face and your family. Fuck you. I mean, I get it, clearly. Clearly. Korpisalo doing well, Samsonov doing well, Vasi, Brian Elliott's really far up there too right now. Ben Bishop, Tuukka, not Tuukka. Crawford, Hutton, 916, Holtby, Hellebuck, Kemps, Bennington's at a 913. Yeah, Chris Driedger's played 25 games. Chris Driedger has played 25 games, a 14-9-1 record. That's insane. Gibson, Francouz, Aaron Dell. Let's see, because people always want to know. Goalie goals, the answer is no. But for points, 3 points for Hellebuck already. Hot damn. And the rookie race right now, it is Alex Turcotte Alex Nylander, Capo, Kakko, Cody Glass, Kubalik, Bemstrom, Doc, Grundstrom, Zadina. That race is far, far from over. Cool beans. And then for goaltenders, I mean, Demko. Ooh. Drieger's on the Calder running. Old Igor. He's struggling a little bit. Whereas Hughes, not there. But we'll see if he ends up being there by the end of the season. Let's sim to the end. Again, hands off for Season 1. As we see how everything plays out. I'm excited by the draft as well. And what these rosters are going to look like heading into Season 2. What the line combos are going to be. Who's going to make it. I think I'm going to turn off trade offer notifications for the moment. I am always excited after this much editing to see how things kind of play out. So, let's keep going. If Drieger wins the Calder, you better delete the game. Fair enough. Alright, let's do it. Let's sim the rest of the season. Guessing Zibanejad gets 10 goals. I mean, playing next to Panarin, probably. Right? Probably. Andrew Kopp goes down to a concussion. That blows. How long until Florida trades Bobrovsky for a fourth? I mean, at least until the draft happens. Whoops. Kopp, I'm going to leave you out. Sorry. Twitch released a statement about 5 minutes ago. This week, we've had a sudden influx of DMCA takedown requests for clips of background music from 2017 to 19. If you're unsure about the rights to audio in past streams, we advise removing those clips. Yeah, I'm not going back and removing shit from 3 years ago, dog. You go ahead and hit me with a copyright strike. You go right ahead. I am not going through 3 years worth of shit. Not happening. Not happening. Detroit fires their head coach. That didn't take very long. He didn't even make it to February. Fired him on the last day of January. Unreal. Unreal. Poor Detroit. Steve Yzerman. No mercy. No mercy. From Steve Yzerman. You'll love to see it. I'm going to call you JB for the moment. What's going on? 38, 17, and 6, man. We're doing well. Stevie. Why? Why, Stevie? Why? All right. Through the rest of the season we go. Again, hands off. Not going to worry about the deadline right now. JB, I am fantastic. 43 wins. All right, so unsurprisingly, Winnipeg is going to make the playoffs in Season 1, as they should. I mean, granted, their defense is a bit spotty, but still. Yeah, right on, that's how I read it. Like, oh, all of a sudden we're just going to do what we do every year and try to crack down with DMCA claims. They do it about once a year. Didn't affect me last time. Might affect me this time, who's to say? But if it's from 2017 through 2019, what the hell am I supposed to do? It's too late now. All right, Winnipeg. We have clinched the top record in the conference. Good stuff. I mean, Cody, that's literally called Draft to Glory. And it doesn't work. You leave Fog of War off for Draft to Glory. Depends on if I'm streaming or not. It is more fun if you have Fog of War on with a Draft to Glory. I gotta admit, it's probably more fun. Just want to make sure. Okay, good. Everyone's on 82 games. Let's get a look at the standings here. I'm gonna move over here this time. So, we have Winnipeg making the playoffs. We'll be playing Nashville. Chicago plays Colorado. Dallas will be playing the top team in the Pacific, which is Edmonton. Arizona makes it. They'll be playing Vegas. So in the Pacific, you had Calgary just missed. Vancouver a little bit off the pace. Anaheim a bit further back. San Jose, I mean, finished ahead of Los Angeles, who absolutely sucked. 68 points. In the Central, St. Louis missed out by 2 points. Minnesota also wasn't that far back. So, I mean, the Central was pretty good. Yeah, Chicago finishing with 97 points is a bit surprising. In the Atlantic, you have Toronto winning the division. So Boston will play Tampa. Toronto will take on Columbus. Philly plays Washington. No. Philly plays Columbus. Toronto plays Washington. The Islanders play the Penguins. So again, back in the Atlantic, Buffalo just missed out. Florida just missed out. Montreal was way off the pace. Ottawa, I want to say, absolutely sucked. Detroit won 20 games. Dead last. And again in the Metro, Hurricanes and Rangers a bit far back. New Jersey also absolutely sucked. Top team in the league, the Philadelphia Flyers. Toronto up there as well. The Islanders, Boston, and Winnipeg again, the top Western Conference team. The worst teams, Detroit, Void, good stuff. New Jersey, Ottawa, Los Angeles, San Jose, the bottom 5. Let's see. Goals for per game. The best offense belong to Pittsburgh, Boston, Edmonton, Toronto, and Chicago rounding out the top 5. Bottom 5 offenses, Detroit, Los Angeles, Ottawa, New Jersey, and Florida, which is crazy to me. Lowest goals against average, Philadelphia, then Boston, Arizona, Toronto, and Pittsburgh. Highest goals against, Detroit, Los Angeles, Ottawa, New Jersey, Calgary. Power play, 24% for Edmonton at the top. Void, I know. Best power play in the league, though, again, Edmonton, Colorado, Boston, Washington, and Anaheim, even though they sucked. Worst power plays, Detroit, Montreal, Vegas, Columbus, and Nashville. So 3 playoff teams were in the bottom 5. Let's see here. The penalty kill, New Jersey, Detroit, San Jose, Calgary, Ottawa, the bottom 5. Top PKs, Arizona, New York, Philly, Edmonton, and St. Louis, who didn't even make the playoffs. Fair enough. Most shorthanded goals, 12 shorties for Vegas in a single season is insane. And then around the league, let's see what we have here for the highest point totals. Evgeny Malkin, 108 points. You had Ovi, McDavid, McKinnon, Kane, Nylander, Marchand, Kuznetsov, Panarin. Dylan Strome also hit 90 points. Hell of a season for Evgeny Malkin. 64 goddamn goals. Ovi hit 59. McDavid also hit 50. Then you had Marchand, McKinnon. Thank you, Void. Kane, Panarin, Gusev, Draisaitl. Matthews only had 39. Tavares with 38, though. So, not bad. And then the assist king, you have Strome, Kuznetsov, Gensel, Nylander, Nuge, Mika Zibanejad, Marner, Pasternak, and Backstrom. So again, the point leader, one of Evgeny Malkin. Best plus minus, I mean, Marchand Bergeron at 37 is hilarious. The worst, poor Detroit. Just poor Detroit, man. That's brutal. Penalty minute king was Ryan Reeves. He, Clifford, and Ronaldo all had over 100 PIMs on the season. That's brutal. Who's the most clutch? Marchand and Couturier. 12 GWGs each. Jakeichel also had double digits. Power play goals, Ovi, right? Ovi and Malkin. Shorties? Dubinsky, Anisimov, and Cody Glass all had 4 shorthanded goals. Jesus. Who was the forward Iron Man? Sasha Barkov by 1 second over Anze Kopitar. You'll love to see it. Face-off king? Anze Kopitar. That's probably a Selkie for him. The hit king? Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk. And the fight king's got to be Ryan Reeves. Kyle Clifford fought 25 goddamn times. Because why not? For the defenseman, point leader Tyson Barrie. You also had Letang, Carlson, Gio, John Carlson, Krug, Burns, OEL, and Yossi. Goal scoring king was Mario Ferraro because created players are broken. Barrie, Adam Fox was up there as well. The assist king was Erik Karlsson, despite playing significantly fewer games than Tyson Barrie. Ghost Bear was up there, 5 goals, 43 assists for him. Plus minus wise, a plus 48 for Justin Schultz and Crystal Tang as a pairing. At the bottom, Ronick and Butcher. I presume that Ronick was alongside Patrick Nemeth. Penalty minute king. Who do we have? Mark Borowiecki, Curtis McDermott, Ben Sherratt. That makes sense. That makes sense. Fair enough. And then for goaltenders, the winningest was Connor Hellebuck. Unsurprising. You had Rask, Varlamov, Anderson, Crawford, Kemper, Holtby, Murray, and Lundqvist up there. Who lost the most amount of games? I can't imagine. Jonathan Bernier, Craig Anderson, Kenzie Blackwood. Shutout leader, Rene and Grubauer with 7 each. And then for save percentage, I mean, the resurgence of one Sergei Bobrovsky, but also Carter Hart was way the hell up there, as was Darcy Kemper. Pavel Francouz also did well. Bishop, Rask, Grice, Vassy. But Bob did well, as did one Carter Hart. You'll love to see it. Goalie goals. No goalie goals. Point leader was Connor Hellebuck with 4. The rookie skaters. Kakko is going to win the Calder. Kubalik and Nylander up there, but at the end of the day, Doc, Makar, Turcotte, Glass, Adina, Grundstrom fell just a little bit behind. Kakko is going to win the Calder. Yeah, it's not going to go to a single goalie. Drieger ended up playing 36 games. Demko had 26 appearances. He wasn't that good, though. So. Oh, boy. All right. Well, let's get to the playoffs here. Let's get to the playoffs. We'll see how this plays out. If there's a stat line you wanted to see from someone, wait until the start of next season when we check the lines again. See what every team's looking like. For the moment, well, we're going to see what happens here. So again, hands off for the first postseason here. I'll jump in for an elimination game. But for the moment, let's sim our first 3 games here against the Schville. The Nashville. Overtime loss. Top team in the conference. You knew it was coming. Top goddamn team in the conference. You knew it was coming. Alright, well, fuck. Let's see if the boys can hold on. Let's see if they can hold on. First period. Hey, Lucas Spiza. Lucas Spiza. Second period. Nashville completes the sweep of the Winnipeg Jets in round 1. Well, that didn't last too long, did it? All right. So let's see. Edmonton is up. Edmonton swept Dallas. Nashville sweeps Winnipeg. Vegas 1 away from sweeping Arizona. Colorado up 2-1 on Chicago. You have Washington up 3-1 on Toronto. Philly sweeps Columbus. Tampa up 2-1 on Boston. And Pittsburgh 1 win away from getting their revenge on the Islanders. You'll love to see it. Here we go. Let's make sure we sim. Vegas completes a sweep, so there's only one series in the Western Conference that wasn't a sweep, and it's Chicago and Colorado. Washington moves on over Toronto. Pittsburgh moves on as well, so it's just Boston, Tampa, Colorado, and Chicago that we're waiting for. Colorado up 3-2. Tampa up 3-2. Colorado wins. Boston forces Game 7 against the Lightning. And Tampa moves on. So you have Philly, Pittsburgh, Tampa, and Washington. And in the West, it's Colorado, Nashville, Edmonton, and Vegas. Fantastic. Oh, God. I mean, Frank, I can. Why not get more copyright strikes, right? Why not?
Loser! You're a loser!
There we go. Just for you. See what happens. Keep marching on. Keep marching on. So Washington and Philly both up 1 game apiece. Colorado and Vegas as well. Vegas now up 2-0. Washington up 2-0 as well. Vegas is up 3-0 on Edmonton. Washington also up 3-0 on Tampa. Vegas completes the sweep. Vegas is going to the conference final. Got 2-3-1 splits there. Nashville now up 3-2. Pittsburgh beats Philly in 5. Game 7 between Colorado and Nashville. Game 7 between Tampa and Washington. Let's see what happens. Colorado, Vegas, Pittsburgh, and Washington. The final 4. Philly falls short. It wasn't Katahat's time, unfortunately. Let's see here. Game 1 goes to Vegas and Pittsburgh. Game 2 to Colorado and Washington. Now 2-1 Vegas. 2-1 Pittsburgh. 2-2 in the West. 3-1 in the East. Pittsburgh 1 away from going to the final. Colorado now up 3-2. Pittsburgh also up 3-2. Here we go, moment of truth. Game 7, Colorado and Vegas. Game 7, Pittsburgh and Washington. 2 Game 7s in the conference final. The Stanley Cup final is between Colorado and Washington. Fair enough. No Ottawa, no Detroit. It is Colorado and Washington in the Stanley Cup final. Let's take a look at the Avs here at this point. So it's still... Wow! Without Nathan MacKinnon. It's Burakovsky, Comfer, Rantanen, Wilson, Kadri, Nemesnikov, Landeskog, Jost, Donskoy, Nieto, Belmar, Nichushkin. The defense is Gerard Makar, who's a fucking 90 after 1 season. Byram and Coles, Zadorov and Johnson. Byram's up by 4 already. Goaltenders, Grubauer and Francouz, who improved by a point. And then Washington is Ovechkin, Kuzi, Kovalchuk, Verana, Backstrom, Sprong, Wilson, Eller, Oshie, Hagelin, Boyd, Hathaway. Defense, Orloff, Carlson, Dillon, Kempney, Jensen, and Gudis. The goaltender is still Holtby over Samsonov. No injuries, but Richard Panik now out of the Washington lineup. How long is Nathan MacKinnon out for? That is the question. Broken nose out until June 7th. Like, that would keep him out. So, McKinnon's out for the postseason. Colorado has to win it without one of the top players in the league. 1-0 Washington. 1-1. 2-1 Washington. Yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of them winning a Stanley Cup. I am coincidentally wearing my Alex Semin jersey tonight. 3-1 Washington. Colorado wins, though. Game 6 coming up. Game 7. Colorado, without Nathan MacKinnon, win 2 straight to force Game 7 for the Stanley Cup. Here we go. How I wish I could jump in and sim this, but hey, we're not allowed to have fun in franchise mode. The winner of the Stanley Cup in 2020, the Colorado Avalanche, come back from 3-1 down without Nathan MacKinnon to beat the Washington Capitals. Fuck you, Springfield. Nobody likes you. Sorry, I just had to add that. Colorado just won the Stanley Cup without Nathan MacKinnon. Good Lord. Good Lord. Oh my God, MacKinnon was insane, but so was Mikko Rantanen. MacKinnon might have played, actually. He was back. He might have been back. He might have been in their lineup there. But still, they were without him for a little bit. He would have just gotten healthy recently. Cale Makar had 24 points in 27 games. And Grubauer wasn't great.
I have several questions.
Papa Francois is pretty good. As it turns out, it's pretty good. Fucking Christ. Whew. Only started one. Yeah, but the perfect backup goalie. Ovi actually led the way too. 30 points in 26 games. But it wasn't enough. Let's take a look at the awards. Actually, here, one more look at the playoff tree for those that missed it. I'll give you a look at the western side of the bracket in a moment. The only matchup you're missing is Edmonton sweeping Dallas in round 1. But, yeah, Colorado wins the Stanley Cup in year 1. Not bad. Not bad. At least a team that you could say realistically has a chance. Fucking Ottawa didn't win. You know? Even in this new format that we have, it's not like, oh yeah, no, this team would never win. Let's take a look at the awards. The awards, the awards. So Colorado wins the Cup. The President's Trophy went to Philly, and it meant absolutely nothing. Gino wins the Art Ross, as well as the Hart. Tyson Barrie won the Norris. Lady Bing to William Nylander. The Calder to Capo Gacko. Mikko Rantanen won the Conn Smythe. The Vezina to Darcy Kemper. Catahat won the Jennings. I feel like Hart got robbed. Pablo, what's up, buddy? Ron Hainsey won the Masterton. Scarlett. Good old John Tortorella winning the Jack Adams. Kopitar won the Selke. Malkin won the Ted Lindsay and the Rocket Richard because he's Gino and he's insane. AHL, Evan Barrett put up the most points. He was league MVP. The most goals, Chris Stewart. Chris Stewart. Evan Barrett was the top rookie, top defenseman. I actually don't know his first name. It's probably Alex or something like that. Capo Kakkonen, top goaltender. MVP of the playoffs, Danny Austenbergen, who they signed as a free agent because why the hell not? Good old Danny Austenbergen. Chris Stewart, former Blue, the very same. The very same. It is draft lottery time. Now keep in mind, I do not have all the most up-to-date draft picks because it's a pain in the ass and I'm not going to redo editing once the fucking February or March roster update comes out. So any trades that happened, especially around deadline day, not going to be factored in. Alright? But obviously Ottawa still has San Jose's first rounder. The New York Rangers have won the lottery, as have Minnesota. New Jersey moves up as well. Detroit falls to 4, Ottawa 5, LA 6th, Ottawa 7th, with San Jose's pick. The New York Rangers get the number 1 selection. Tampa will pick 11th for the JT Miller trade. Fair enough. The New York Rangers. The New York Rangers win the lottery as Matt Molson retires. Anybody on a team? Lindstrom, who was a random free agent signing. Chris Bork, love you. For the defense, Jonathan Erickson said, fuck this. And I don't blame him. It was the last year of his deal anyway. Nate Prosser retired. And for goaltenders, Warrior, I thank you for that. Friendo Jimmy Howard said, fuck this. 2 Red Wings retired. They just said, fuck it. I'm out. I'm done. I'm out of here. That's amazing. Oh, God. Scouts now, Erickson and Lindstrom. Fair enough. Draft interviews, we're fine. We're fine. So with that, what we're going to do is turn trades back on, of course. I need to go grab some Palmer because my voice is just dying here. And we will go through the draft because at the very least we're going to the beginning of next season so we can see what the line combinations are and what kind of player improvement there's been. Give me 45 seconds. I will be back. I'd love to play beautiful music for you, but who knows? Might get my channel a strike. I can't do anything. I don't have any freedom. I thought this was... Will I remember to make that edit if this goes up on YouTube? No. No, I won't. That will not be a thing that happens. Oh, boy. What will be a thing that happens? This draft class. Now, the Rangers want to trade this pick. I think I'm just going to kind of let the game do its thing. Right? I'm going to let the game do its thing. And we'll see what happens. I think that's the game plan here. I'm thinking after this draft is when we take control. Because otherwise, it's like, oh, just trade up for number 1. I kind of want to see what the Rangers do with it, you know? I kind of want to see what the Rangers do with it. So we're going to hold off. We're going to see what happens. All right? So, that said, the number 1 overall pick of the New York Rangers, it is Alexis Lafreniere. Oh, you'll love to see it. Alexis Lafreniere. I could have, Frank, but it's too late. Second overall, the Minnesota Wild. Take Quentin Byfield. Good pick. Good pick indeed. Third overall, New Jersey takes Tim Stützle. Tim Stützle, top 3. You'll love to see it. Detroit at 4 takes Lucas Raymond. And the Ottawa Senators at number 5 go for Jamie Drysdale. The Devils taking a center because why not, right? You have Hischier, Hughes, Stützle. Why not? Los Angeles at 6. Go for that computer-generated player, Charles Murata. Still wish we could stop computer-generated players in the first-year draft. Stützle! There, you happy? Ottawa at 7. The San Jose pick. They take Cole Perfetti. Montreal at 8. Go for Marco Rossi. Marco Rossi, 8th overall. Carolina at 9. Take Alex Holtz. And to round out the top 10, it's Anaheim who take Anton Lundell. Tampa. Oh, good old Tampa. At number 11, Dawson Mercer. Good old Dawson Mercer. Number 11 to Tampa. St. Louis at 12, take Jake Sanderson. Good stuff. Florida at 13, Jack Quinn. You have Jack Hughes. You have Jack Eichel. You have Jack Quinn. Calgary at 14. Take Dylan Holloway, who's a little bit off the board. Buffalo at 15. Take advantage of that and take Noel Gunler. Then you have Nashville at 16. Taking Connor Zary. Zary or Zari? I've heard both, regardless. Dallas at 17. Seth Jarvis. Tampa again at 18. They take Rodion Amarov. Columbus at 19. Good old Braden Schneider. Defensive from the Wheat Kings. Chicago at 20. Maverick Bourque. Maverick Bourque. Arizona at 21. Caden Goulet. Boston at 22. Don't fuck it up, Don. Don't fuck it up, Don. Don't fuck it up, Don. JJ Peterka. JJ! We got a German. He is way off the board, though. Kind of. But we got JJ. Let's go. The Islanders take good old Brendan Brisson. The Brisson. Edmonton at 24. Hendrix Lapierre. Chris, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. I'm going to sim our pick here. We're just going to see how the first year draft plays out. The Winnipeg Jets at 25. Take Jan Mysak. The Mysak. You'll love to see him. I don't remember how to pronounce his name, even though we had him in a series earlier. Carolina. Chris dropping the one goddamn year as the Carolina Hurricanes take Yaroslav Askarov, 26th overall. Woo. Damn. Mysak slipped. He sure did. but so did Askarov. Chris, we love you. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Indeed, that was Toronto's pick. Philadelphia at 27, take Jacob Perreault. Vegas at 28, take Tommy Bordeleau. Goddamn, Chris, again, I don't want to overlook that. Thank you, buddy. I greatly appreciate it. Colorado at 29, take William Wallinder. Fucking 6'5" defenseman. Washington at 30, take Jake Neighbors. Like a good Neighbors, Jake Farm is there. And Pittsburgh at 31. Who did Pittsburgh take at 31? It is a computer-generated player by the name of Sergei Loktionov. So, can't do anything about that. Let's see. We will sim the second round and go back through it. Jeremy Poirier falls. Great pick for Detroit there. Nashville gets computer-generated Tuukka Ruutu. Good old Tuukka Ruutu. Hell of a pick for them. Again, I wish you could stop computer-generated players from showing up in the first-year draft, but you can't. You have Ty Smolanich going to Ottawa. Kuleshov, computer-generated. Boris Kuleshov. Justin Barron goes to St. Louis. Another computer-generated player, I believe. Actually, Lassie Colmainen might be real. Maybe not. No, he's not real. I don't think I've ever seen that name. Computer-generated Johan Hoagland. Low Elite 77 to Minnesota. Jesus. You have Ryan O'Rourke going to New York. Justin Sourdif to Carolina. Theo Rocher to Anaheim. Leighton Moore to Vancouver. Lucas Cormier to St. Louis. Antonio Stranges to Florida. Is that Ronnie Hirvonen? Hey. Calgary. Scatcherd. Computer generated. If there was a guy named Ruben, we'd know. Yes, baseball fan, we did. Josh Williams. Good pickup for Nashville. Nashville's having a hell of a draft. Shakir Mukhamadullin goes to Ottawa. Good pickup as well. Cole McKay, the Mackey. Return of the Mackey. Co to Ottawa. Man, Ottawa's having a pretty good draft. Good old Aussie Wiesblatt to Montreal. Good stuff. Brett Reinhardt goes to Arizona. Just Logan Morrison. Logan Morrison to Boston. Simon Kubasek. Alright. Xavier Cinnamon Roll. Wise Williams is 71 because I'm too lazy to edit. Connor McLennan to Winnipeg. Luke Torporowski to Toronto. Chara's generated. I don't know how to say your name, Will, but you go to Vegas. Jack Thompson to Vegas as well. Ben McCartney. Is he an overager? No, he's not. But he goes to Detroit. Zion Niebeck. Last pick of the second round. God damn. Let's see. We'll sim this round as well. I want to go through this. Third round. Is this Cross Hanas? It is. Good old Cross Hanas. Goes to Detroit. Emil Andre to Vegas. Ridley Grieg to Ottawa. Igor Chibrikov to LA. Marcus Gretz. I think it's just Chris Mauricio Ortiz? Yeah, there you go. Close enough. Tyler Clevin to Nashville. It's just Jack Finley. Chase her. Thank you for the follow. Jack Finley to the Rangers. What a name. It's Jeremy Biakabutuka to Carolina. It's pronounced Greg. I don't care. You should know that by now. I don't give two shits. I don't. Brady Burns to Anaheim. I think that's Ben King. Yeah, Ben King to Vancouver. Your name's Charles, isn't it? Hey, Charlie. There you go. You're incredibly... Ryan Francis to Calgary. You'll love to see it. Bauer to Carolina. You got Such. Foudy. Good old Jean-Luc Foudy to the Rangers. Jukka Pakarainen, I believe, is computer generated. You got Butler to Toronto. Cameron Butler, 6'5". Lucas Sveshkovsky. Playfairs, computer generated. Good old Jaromir Pitlick. You'll love to see it, Boston. Is Nico Gross in this class? Yes, I just don't know when he's going to be drafted. Villeneuve, Casper Simon Taival. Oh, baby, we got a Pierre. Is it Pierre? It says Pierre. Is this Dylan Peterson? How the mighty have fallen. Josh Lawrence, Emil Livero, Helge Grans, Phil, Manlow. Good old Manlow and Varlamov. You'd love to see it. 4th round. Screw it. What else? Why not? I got nothing but time. I don't. I'm tired as hell, but hey, we're going to make it through. Topi Niemela. Topi. Love to see it. Nick Wong to New Jersey. Is this Will DeVuller to Ottawa? Computer generated. Dylan Robinson. We have William Veillette to Montreal as well. But it's Isaac Phillips. Hey. Isaac Phillips to Minnesota. Peyton Mount. I hate that I know like everyone's name. You'd love to see it. I've said you'd love to see it before X-Tech was born, dog. Robbie Arventi. Have there been trades? Like, the AI doesn't do anything, man. They, like, never trade anybody. We'll be able to check at the end of the draft, though. Laxonen, Dmitriev, Igor Sokolov off the board. Silvergard. It's Evan Vierling. Hey. Isaac Garfield. Garfield. To Philadelphia. Lucas Edmonds. Launer. He's a Swede, that's all I know about him. Cotton, Vorobiev, Robbins, Hayden Fowler to New Jersey. Donovan Sabrango. Donovan Sabrango. Damon Hunt, who looks shocked that he was drafted. Piercy, Prokop, Nikishin, Forster, Suglobov, and Garfield Cart. 5th round, baby. Astral, what's up? What's happened? Only one goalie so far. I'd like to think we're going to see more here in the 5th round. What jersey? This is an Alex Semin jersey for the memes. Okay, Johannesson, Ben Rude, glorious. Peterson, McDonald, Sullivan, Pruder, Crevier, Bedoin. And don't you correct me, because I was right. Gogolev, Hardy, Danilo Gushchin, Cameron Tolnai, Vlade. Evans from Delorme. Calvis, Wisdom. What's his name's like Zaid Wisdom, isn't it? Jesus. I need to stop. Nolan Seed. Tulio. Langdon, Hoffman. Pepe. End up with Airholtz to Set. Bianconi. Terry. Callisti. Sealy. Uberty. And we're in the 6th round already, and there's some familiar names that haven't gone yet. The free agent list could end up being interesting. De La Gorgondia. Evangelista. Profaka. Shout out to the Profaka. Bear Hughes. Crash, you getting a Bear Hughes jersey? Fantastic, Crash. Fantastic. Belanger, also known as Belanger. Gerard Keane, Zloty, Spearing. Hey, trying to find the thick of defense. Hanel, Renwick, Savoy, Pilar, Nolan Boyko. Hey, we got a goalie. Jan Bednar finally goes in this draft. They already have Spencer Knight, but why wouldn't the Florida Panthers take Jan Bednar? You'll love to see it. DeBrincat for the moment? Yes, they are. To make the first-year draft more interesting and not have it be a complete waste of time beyond the 1st round. Of course, you know, potentials are going to be readjusted once the draft actually happens, but fuck it, for now, let's have fun. Gauthier. Another goalie goes. And Taylor Gauthier. Got Odin. Sepala. Another goalie in McNaughton goes to Chicago. Dylan Garand to Arizona. Ha! Anyway, Mac Guzda. Jesus Christ, all the goalies are going now. Grimard, Colombe, Poirier, Tanus, Nico Dawes, Lavalle. Man, like every single goalie is going now. This is insane. 7th round. Fuck it. Detroit. Twomine. New Jersey, take David. Ottawa, take Ledeen. Los Angeles, Bjorklund, goalie. Toronto, Baumgartner. Philadelphia, Voloshenko. Minnesota, take Cranley. Good stuff. The Rangers take Abney. Not that good. Carolina with Thompson. Ryan Thompson. Vancouver. The Couve with Peters. Yeah, we're going to see more goalies here. We have Adam. So many goalies. Toronto take, I think that's Ty Austin. Edmonton. Is it Ty Austin? Jesus. Calgary go for Markov. Buffalo with Woodcock. We're getting more computer-generated players now. You got Gainey. Buffalo take Holler. Holla. Tag match with the Undertaker. Got Teal. Good old Teal. Alright, we're certainly running now on lower-end computer-generated players. Arizona. Boston take Logan Barlage. Islanders take Listrov. Ed Money take Oleg Zaitsev. Toronto take a goalie named Ottoson. He's a 47. Carolina go for Tag Bertuzzi. Philly take, I think that's Victor Hadfield. Hold on. Why do I know your name? Vegas take Martin Lang. San Jose with Jackson Vandaliste. All like 6'18" of them. Or 6'6", fair enough. You'll love to see it. Oh. Is that Ilya or Igor? Yaroslav. Fair enough. And with the last pick, Colorado takes Kalamakov. So, all in all, not bad. Again, first round. Lafreniere, Byfield, Stutzel. Cody fucking probably. I told you, buddy. CHL, I wasn't going to be able to pay as much attention. Chill. 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 Were there any trades is the question. Marco Scandella and Troy Brouwer were traded to San Jose for a second-round pick. Sin, are you still here? Sin, please tell me you're still here. Marco Scandella and Troy Brouwer for a second. Please tell me you're here to witness this. That was the only player trade. BBG, I got it, dog. I got it. It is what it is. Oh, boy. Alright, so with that, I am now going to take control of this team. And we're going to see what's up. I'm probably just going to go full crazy with it. And we'll see what's up. So, yield resign phase. We're going to just no rules this dick around for a couple of seasons while I see how things progress. So, with that, goaltenders, Lawrence Brossoit. I know it's Brossoit. He was actually fantastic. He earned himself a contract. Not that I want to pay you that much. Yeah, crash, right? Who knows? This might get me stricken as well. Brossoit will sign that. That'd be good. Arvid Holm, you're actually worth keeping around. You're actually worth keeping around here. Just sign you to that. That's fine. Let's see. Defense. Okay. How much does Dylan DeMello want? No. No. Thank you. DeMello, Beaulieu, Kulikov, Spiza, Boteto. We'll keep Sami Niku for obvious reasons. Yeah, we'll keep Sami Niku for obvious reasons. Anybody else I gotta worry about? Cam Schilling can be dropped. Nelson Nogier can be dropped, and we're fine from there. Wenger, Shaw, Chipasov, Lepon, all going to be dropped. Gabe Bork's going to be dropped. CJ Seuss is gone. And for the centers, I'm going to drop Cody Eakin. But we will bring back Jack Roslovich. We'll just sign him to what he wants. I don't need to save too much money there. Mason Appleton, not against bringing you back. pretty much for what you're looking for. Nick Shore, Mark Letestu, Seth Griffith, you can all go. Jansen Harkins will hold on to you. Michael Spacek will hold on to as well. We'll also hold on to Nate Smith just to see if he can actually develop. And then I think this is Santeri Virtanen? Yep. Okay. Try to sign you. Sweet. Let's see what's up. Appleton's back. Roslovich. Brossoit rejected. Apparently he wants to be a starter, is what I gathered from his response. Which is goddamn hilarious that Lawrence Brossoit was like, yeah, no, I want to be a starter. I'll just give you the money that you want. It's fine for a backup. We'll be cool. Again, DeMello, Beaulieu, Kulikov, Spiza, Potato, Schilling, Nelson Ogier, you can all go. Forward-wise, Ekenborg, Short, Leicester, Griffith. Yeah, I'm good with all of you leaving. Brossoit does not want to sign. How much am I willing to pay a backup goaltender? He was really good last year. I will give you a 1-year deal at 1.5. You reject that, you can hit the market. Yeah, no kidding. You're gonna reset. So we have $13 million in cap space. We should be able to make something of that. But everybody else there is on the way out. I do need to see what Nathan Beaulieu is looking for. Yeah, it's gonna be a no from me, dog. It's gonna be a no from me. Some Declan Chisholm supposed to be medium 7. No. Oh god. He was supposed to be medium 7th. He'd be medium 7. Fortunately, we're gonna have to redo the entire scouting department here. But what are we gonna do? All right, free agency. How crazy? How banana is this gonna be? Tyson. Deke, I love you. Of course, I'm sure Deke Slayer is streaming. Lovely Monday afternoon. Make sure to catch that stream, of course. Deke, we love you. Have a good one. Who would have thought Alex Pietrangelo would only be looking for $7 million while Tyson Barrie is looking for nearly 11? Fair enough. So for forwards, I mean, it is Taylor Hall, Anthony Mantha's an RFA, Daddy, Brassard, Koivu, Thornton, Toffoli, Kovalchuk, Williams, Granlund kind of leading the way. For prospects, Cirelli's an RFA, LeBank's an RFA. Toronto did not bring back Ilya Mikheyev. It could be a nice little pickup for us. I need to double check what our setup is in terms of what positions we need. And then defensively, I mean, Barry had a monster season, so he's, you know, his overall's up and he's trying to get paid. Pietrangelo, RFA Pulock, Shattenkirk, TJ Brody, Montour, Hutton, Borowiecki. What about for prospects? No real prospects. Chernak as an RFA, though. Ryan Graves as well. And then for goaltenders, we have Leonard, Crawford, Markstrom. And then for prospects, just kind of Murray. Aiden Hill is a flat-out UFA. Arizona didn't even send him a qualifying offer. That's just rude. That's just rude. Alright, so really quickly, let's fix up the coaching staff. I need to do this like one time, and then we should be fine. I am just going to fire everybody. And we're going to get about 6 years to be able to sit here and talk for a while. So that's going to be fun. We'll get to do an on-the-fly Q&A. You can do whatever the hell you want. AMA, chat. AMA. Clearly. We got time to fill. This has to get done, though. You can't win anything without a good coaching department. Why'd I rate Price so low? Because he's not as good as he used to be. Dog. Isn't that obvious? It's my social security number. It starts with a 2 and ends with a go fuck yourself. 59. 53. Who was the dude on a 59? Congratulations to Brent, don't call me Trevor Kidd. You get to be the new head coach of the Winnipeg Jets. Think these rosters are accurate? Yes, I do. According to, again, how things work in this game, in terms of what defines what player of what role, how franchise mode plays out, and the fact that I look at the last 3 years to help balance things out. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with this. Why do I hate Carey Price? Because he's not a Bruin. Which bad teams makes... What bad team makes the dumbest move? I mean, someone's gonna sign Tyson Barrie for $11 million. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm calling it. Whew. Do a GM trade history of Mark Bergevin. It's been requested. So, I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to do it. It's been requested. Oh, God. Well, I'm gonna take 6.5 years. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Wake me up when September ends. Can't play the song, otherwise I might get bopped. Who's to say? I mean, in fairness, I'd be listening to Spotify right now if there wasn't a really good shot of this going up on YouTube. So, you know. Because, damn it. Man needs content for tomorrow, because after this stream, I am passing the hell out. I mean, Dunno, I've mentioned it, but I mean, I have my next few videos in line. I have my next few videos in line and in mind for what I'm doing now that this is looking pretty good. So we'll do this for you know, another night or two, depending. We'll see how this goes, and from there we'll start up the series on the YouTube side of things, and then I can get back into my game plan. Leave this part in for YouTube. Oh, there's no way I'm editing. There is no way I'm editing. Not a chance. Not a chance. Kaboom. Okay, that's one, coach. That's one. Franzen. Troy Franzen. You get to be an associate. Did you ever get the NHL yearbook in the 90s or early 2000s that would dictate all the trades that happen? That would dictate all the trades that would happen? No. I do recall getting yearbooks. I don't think my dad, I know for a fact. They might actually be here instead of at my parents'. Like, we do have some old school hockey news style yearbooks or whatever. But I don't know if that's exactly what you're talking about. Pierre La Liberté, La Libertad, La Fontaine. Damien, I completely agree. Woo! Alright. We're rocking. We're rolling. Things are happening. Things and stuff. I don't know if I had one of those exactly. I could look around, Crash, though. Start going back. You can't go backwards and have it reset to the top. It doesn't work that way, dog. And if it does, then I've wasted a lot of time. I'd love if this is the last time I have to long scroll like this, but we'll see. Fair enough, Astro. Happy birthday indeed. One of these days, we'll get to that max offer. Elon, you okay? You look like you're having a bad time. Takes forever to scroll. So much time. Holy hell, can it just go by? Did I fire the whole staff? Yeah, I had to. They were shit. Oh, they were garbage. Alright, keep the random garbage coming for the sake of content while I continue to hold the right stick to the right. Or the left stick to the left. Or the left stick to the right. Or the right stick up. Up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. I'm fine, I swear. Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? You know, Havrek's car being corn. Yeah, he won, so he should use that, particular scheme more often. Talking about David Lavin. No. I will not. And touchdown. All right, we need a goalie coach. We need a Das goalie coach. Das goalie coach, and it is going to be one Marion Chatan. We'll go in reverse order and get stopped at the wall. See? There you go. Oh, Miro for short. Satan? Satan? Jay, I told you were wrong. How's it feel to be wrong? I think I haven't tried that before. Out of pure desperation. Let's see. And then we go. I need another coach. Give me Nathalie Malmstrom. You get to be our AHL goalie coach. Congratulations. The winner is you. That jacket looks way too big on you, though. I'm just throwing that out there. Unless it's raining cats and dogs out there. I need to hire you, Bryant Daly. Scrolling forever. So much scrolling. We're gonna be here forever. This is my personal hell. Oh my god. My lesbian jacket looks big on me too. That's true. It's true. Kill me. Oh my god, this thing. You turn off owner mode? Yeah. But still, if you want to actually make sure you get to sign everybody, you gotta max out the offer. And even then, sometimes it doesn't happen. Oh yeah, Snipe, it happens. It happens. Today! Please, just hit the end of the road. Oh my god. And now you see why I normally skip this part in YouTube videos. So I'll just do this while sitting here watching something on YouTube. It's going to be a great time. I just accidentally closed the chat. That's great. Great streamer. Great streamer. It's back. Woo! We're almost there. I hope. Oh, God. Alright, so this is what we call the Toogies not giving a fuck portion of the stream. We're going full Monopoly here. Put the feet up. Lean back, baby. Lean back. We're doing well. Oh, right, Jake. FIFA style. Oh, God. Supreme, what's going on? Alright. Well. Welcome to the pure entertainment point of the stream. Because this is how this game is programmed. Cody, I don't know. I'd probably just re-edit them. If anything, though, I'd be allowed to have accurate roster or accurate draft picks now. Jake, how are you, buddy? I hope you're well. Almost there. Almost. 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 Touchdown. Okay. Now, I need either Bickle, Braden Bickle, or Dan Peterson. We're going for Peterson because he's good at coaching. You get to be an AHL assistant coach. And let the night of 1,000 hours continue. Onward! Onward, I say! Onward! This one shouldn't take us long, I fucking hope. Shout out to Instagram. So many interesting things on the gram. Hey, there we go. Okay. I just need one more. And it's gonna be you. It's gonna be Ray Busenius. You beautiful, Ray. God help me if any of these people reject, by the way. God help me. Catcher for at least another 6 years. So buckle up, grab some popcorn. I'm far more comfortable than I have any right to be. And then scouts, you're not wrong. But scouts are easy. Because you don't have to max out their offers to make sure that you get them. There are like no good scouts right now though. That's a huge issue. That's bad news, Bears. That's bad news, Bears. Raphael Abouche. Charlotte Carson. Fact that it takes this long to do this feels like an attack on my personality. Oh, God. Stutzel! Alright, you know what? Here, we'll hold off on the rest of you because you're all hot garbage. Just terrible. So with that, I can actually do shit now. So that's good. Oh, I'm dying. Oh boy. Alright. So with that, we can actually do things. Bagel, we're at the first year off season. So goalie-wise, we're fine. We got Hellebuck, we got Brossois, we got 3 in the AHL, we're good to go. In terms of everywhere else, I mean, we need 2 top 4 defensemen, basically. So we gotta go splash some cash. And then we'll figure out the forward core. So let's go shopping. Let's go shopping for some defensemen. Let's see. I mean, clearly Tyson Barrie. We only have $13 million to spend. So it's not going to be Tyson Barrie. Everyone's looking for money. Except for Zdeno Chara. Clearly we should go after Cody Ceci. This free agent, I don't want to spend money on any of you. Like, Dylan's the one dude looking for a good contract here. Like, Dylan and Borowiecki for the memes. Jesus. Like, Dylan's the one guy I'm tempted to go for because he's actually not looking for that bad of a contract. What's your penalty situation? That's not too bad. Wish I knew how well you fit in with the team, King. Tut. G. Appreciate it. Petro, Chara, Ceci, the Holy Trinity. You know, for one Mr. Dillon here, 3x3 is not that bad. We'll probably get rid of him before that. Everybody else, I'm waiting for the prices to come down. I am waiting for the prices to come down. On the fly, franchise or not, I am still not signing horrible deals. My reputation's at stake. Meant to go to the trade screen, by the way. Trade screen. Just need to put together a defense and we should be fine. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, our top 6 is pretty much sorted. We really don't need forwards. And if we do, it's like they're for the 4th line. Because we got Lowry, Kopp, Rosovich. We're fine. You could argue like Brian Little would be more of an ideal 3rd liner than a 2nd liner. But, yeah. That would pretty much be the way to do it. But the problem is, we need that defensive help. Go figure, the Jets need defensive help. Like, Hall would be hilarious, but then we wouldn't have any defense. I mean, Jumbo's looking for 3.7. I don't really want to sign Joe, though. Or Justin Williams. Koivo's only looking for a year. Dadnoff's contract isn't that bad, but we can't really afford it. Marlowe, Nemesnikov. We're just gonna wait this out. We are just gonna wait this out. And again, for prospects, I am intrigued by Ilya Mikheyev because he's not looking for that much, and I'm willing to sign him. What do we have for 9s? High 9 Boyd. Do we have any medium 9s who are actually prospects? Not really. Okay, cool. Defensively, do we have any actual prospects? Pulak costs way too much. Chernak from Tampa is probably the way to go. And we're going to cheese it and see what the deal is. I think I'd rather go for Chernak than Pulak, because I'm just worried about some of the contracts in the yield future. Big stretch. I need to check Tampa here. So Tampa has less than $2 million available in space. The Islanders will pretty much be able to match Pulak. I'd have to offer him $5 or $6 mil. Is he worth it? Yes, he is, because Pulak is great. But I've used him a lot recently, and also he's looking for $6 million. So Chernak here. Good old Chernak. Say I give you a 1-year deal at $2 million. Still a second. Can I drop that down to a third? Yes, I can. What's the max offer for a third? I think it's 1.925, isn't it? No, 1.5. Okay, sweet. Chernak, come on down. For a 3rd round pick, come on down. And we'll see what happens in the next few days. We'll see what happens. Shall advance a few days to a 1st and a 2nd for Larzell and a 3rd. No, thank you. I'm good. Alright, we got Franzen as our associate coach. We have Marian Chatan. Nathalie. Yeah, you're fucking willing to live with it, alright. It's because I sent you a shitload of money. Even with the max goddamn offer, he's still fucking rejected. La Fontaine. Whew, oh yeah, he has standards, alright. Alright, I still gotta wait for the other coaches to respond here before we do anything. What a pain in the ass. Thank God kid signed at least. La Liberté, La Libertad. Thank you, Mr. Daly. Okay. I think I just need to sign one other person. Crofto, what's happening? What is happening? Congrats, by the way. On the money-raising front, you did a fantastic job. We need a defensive assistant coach in the AHL. So what we need. And the B minuses. There's a lot of B minuses. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we have Higgins. C teaching. I need someone who has good teaching. That guy's name was fucking Spike, but there's just no way. God damn it, there's a B minus goalie coach. Are you kidding me? What about Ladd? Kent Ladd, you're terrible too. Get that Nad out of the air. Friggin' Miyagi. Miyagi. Jake, thank you for the gifted sub. Gail Millman. Gamilman. I need an assistant coach. For the love of God, Gail, will you be my assistant coach? Make this easy for me, for the love of Jesus. Thank you. That still went way too long in terms of what he was looking for an offer. Scouts. God, I still gotta sign some C-level scouts. Esther. Everyone, Esther Sunday, and more like Easter Sunday. Let's show how tired I am. Let's show how tired I am. Michaela Masulis. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good old Masulis. You'll love to see it. Let's move on. Cornelia, hey, Brendan Dillon, welcome aboard. Eric Chernak also signed. Ilya Mikheyev, welcome aboard. So much soup. We have signed Eric Chernak for a third rounder. Gail Millman has also signed on as a coach. Hello, Eric Chernak. You'll love to see it. Back up to champion status because we actually have a defense now. It's pretty good. Scouts. Oh, God. All right, I need 4 more people. I need to send that one offer. Meekanoff. There was a Yzerman. I'm going to regret not sending out that offer, but you're going to do what you got to do. Wonder who signed Barry. I mean, we're going to check, dog. I'm going to handle my own business first. Give it time. Give it time. Impatient. Unbelievable. God. Let's check right now, actually. Then we'll see what I got to do in terms of signings. And like I said, I want to go through the league one more time. So for trades, nothing. So for signings, Sam Gagner and Tyler Pitlick to Nashville. Edmonton to Pittsburgh. Justin Braun to Dallas. Chris Tanev to Philly. Wayne Simmons to Dallas. Devon Taves back to the Islanders. Robin Lehner. 7-year deal with the Ottawa Senators. Robin Lehner goes to Ottawa. Jesus Christ. TJ Brody goes to Los Angeles for 4 years. Markstrom to Calgary for 6. Philadelphia signs Shat Deuces. Derek Brassard goes to Dallas. Anthony Mantha stays in Detroit. Alex Pietrangelo to Anaheim on a 1-year deal. Taylor Hall to Carolina on a 1-year deal. We, of course, signed Chernak. Andre Sekera to St. Louis. Dmitry Kulikov to Boston. Ron Hainsey to St. Louis. Who got buried? We're fucking getting there! Jesus! I just got back. I'm sorry. You should be. Why'd you look away? Stay here. Focused. Respecting the content, catcher. You know better. We've been through this. Goddamn gnats. Anyway. Andy Green went to Colorado. Corey Perry goes to Arizona. Nick Cousins to Florida. This fucking gnat. I am about ready to fucking throw down. Ilya Mikheyev to Winnipeg. Nemesnikov to the Islanders. Of course, we signed Dillon and Chernak. Mark Borowiecki to Toronto on a 5-year deal. Five years for Mark Borowiecki. Am I drunk? No, I'm just overtired and tired of disrespect. Ben Hutton to Washington for 6 years. Connor Sherry to San Jose for 1. Tyler Toffoli to Montreal for a year. Evan Rodriguez to Los Angeles for 2. Brandon Montour stays in Buffalo for a year. Mikhail Granlund to Vancouver for 4. Nobody has signed Tyson Barrie. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So we have $8.7 million remaining. When it comes to forwards, we're fine. That's our top 9 right there. And then Kopp, Perreault, Appleton. Well, Chris Jericho won Money in the Bank. And in defense, we have Pionk, Morrissey, Dylan Chernak, Pullman, and Iku. I like it. Of course, our goaltending's still set. So if we had to, could we make a play for one of the big dogs remaining? Yes. Yes, we could. Will we? Probably. I mean, we could make the play for Pulock, which is a little bit rough. So Corey Crawford's still there looking for $6 million. Obviously, we don't need a goalie. We're fine. As much as I'd love to get Ryan Pulock, I am not willing to give up what it's going to cost to get him. I can't even do it. We don't even have our own 3rd round pick. So we're looking for Barrie. Can we see how much Leonard signed for? You guys are so problematic. You're so problematic. Oh, God. And then obviously, like, forward-wise, it's like, okay, Dadanoff's there, but we don't really need him. We'll check some of the contracts when we get to checking the lines at the beginning of the next season, because Borowiecki, I'm sure, will be on Toronto's team, and if he's not, it's that much more hilarious. Tyson Barrie is not willing to... I'm going to hold out for Tyson Barrie, because I feel like some of the veterans are going to stay here, including Dylan DeMello, who wants 5 years still at $4 million. So we're just gonna hold out for a little bit. Let's sim a little bit. See what happens with old Tyson Barrie. And take it from there. Kovalchuk and Chara, we don't need him though. That's the issue. Michael Furland has been dealt to Calgary along with a third for a first-round pick and a 7th. Furland, if he can even play, is now a member of the Calgary Flames. Alright, let's check here. Craig Anderson goes to Vancouver. Pontus Aberg, Charlie Hudon, Gabe Bork to Florida, Aiden Hill to St. Louis, Johan Larsson to the Islanders, Craig Anderson to Vancouver, Brian Elliott to Buffalo, Linus Ullmark to Anaheim, Patrick Maroon to the Rangers, Stefan Nason to Dallas, Cody Ceci to Washington, Nate Thompson to Philly, Brouwer and Valeri Nichushkin to the Rangers, Yannick Weber gets 3 years from Toronto. Toby Reeder signs there as well. Dan Hamhuis signs with Washington. Bouwmeester to Vancouver. Nathan Abuya to Montreal. TVR to Vancouver. Mirko Mueller to the Kings. Kevin LeBanc stays in San Jose. Marcus Granlund to Montreal, as well as Derek Engeland. Cody Eakin to Carolina. Jesper Foss to Arizona. Tyler Ennis to Anaheim. Lawrence Pilot stays in Buffalo. Thomas Greiss signs in Buffalo. Nikolai Perhorkin to the Rangers. Brad Richardson to Nashville. Anton Khudobin to Buffalo. Radko Gudas to Colorado. Sam Gagner gets 2 years from Nashville. Tyler Pitlick to Nashville. We had seen Edmondson, Braun, Tanev. Yeah, we had seen these guys. And, of course, the Leonard deal. So, Crofto, take it easy, buddy. We'll catch you later. Again, appreciate you hanging out, even for a bit. Very much appreciated, bud. Oh, shit. All right, is Tyson Barrie going to budge on that price? That's the question. So, Mark Pysyk to Philly, Del Zotto to Vegas, Graham Knott, Kamenev, Mike Smith to Vancouver, Dryden Hunt, Jason Spezza to the Islanders, Jan Ruda gets 3 years, Levo, yeah, Mark Holtby, 5 years in Vancouver. Pretty sure that's now 3 starting goalies that the Canucks have. Carson Kuhlman to Arizona, Nick Paul to Boston, Kuhn Hackl to Toronto, Roman Polak to Pittsburgh, Trevor Lewis, Forbert, Boyd, Dylan DeMello got his 5 years from Colorado. Fair play. Colorado gave Dylan DeMello 5 years. Fair enough. You do you, Colorado. You do you. Tyson Barrie is not budging from that goddamn asking price. That is unbelievable. He is not budging. I mean, Tyson, you're just going to sit here at this point, dog. I don't know if you noticed. You're just going to sit here. I can't wait to see what these rosters... The New Jersey Devils, fresh off of drafting Tim Stützle 3rd overall, trade Jack Hughes to Dallas along with a 5th for Thomas, don't call me Harley, Thomas Harley, and Jake Ottinger. That is an incredibly shrewd move, and I stand by it. Because, again, New Jersey, you draft Tim Stützle, you then trade Jack Hughes to bring in competition with Blackwood, and you get a top defensive prospect to go alongside Ty Smith. As ridiculous as that is at first glance, it does make some sense. It does make some sense for New Jersey. I wouldn't do it, but it makes some sense. Holy shit. Stützle, Hischier, Hughes. That's what they had until they just traded Jack Hughes. Logan Stanley for Paul Byron. I fucking love Paul Byron, but get out of my face with that nonsense. Are you kidding me? Get out of my face with that nonsense. All right, let's see. Zemgus Girgensons to Pittsburgh. John Merrill to Los Angeles. Malcolm Carlson to the Rangers. Riley Shan to Ottawa. Jake Evans to Toronto. Potato to Anaheim. Irwin to Florida. Ricola stays in Pittsburgh. Nieto to Calgary. Graves stays. Boyle to Philly. Barbario to Boston. Hunwick to Nashville. Derek Grant to the Washington Capitals. Frank, I'm not going to do that, but it's... Yeah, who knows. Lucas Spiza got 3 years from Nashville for a leak. Bogosian. Damn, still nothing on the Tyson Barrie front. Still nothing on the Tyson Barrie front. I'd rather have Stützle and Hischier than Hughes. Fair enough. All right, Barrie's price, I still don't think it's dropped at all. Aha! All right, Tyson's price is dropping. His price is dropping. I'd rather sign Tyson Barrie for cheap than go after Pulock, even though with that deal, he'd be an RFA at the end of it. I'd have to get that 3rd-round pick back. Although, if Pulock's price drops enough, it would just be a 1st and a 2nd, I believe. We might still need a 3rd no matter what. We'll see what happens. I mean, shit, Sorelli's there too, but we don't need him. That is absolutely insane that Jack Hughes was just traded in the first year off season. Good lord. Billy Heinola for Ryan Suter, huh? I'm going to decline that. Thank you, though. That's not where I want my cap space to go. Thank you. See what else we have here. Malcolm Subban to the Kings. Ryan Miller to Vegas. AJ Greer, friend of the channel, stays in Colorado. Gibbons and Simone to San Jose. Adam Ernie on the move. Chris Stewart gets 2 years from Nashville. Patrick Marleau to the Canucks. Luke Shen gets 2 years from the Rangers. Brodzinski, Manning, Zarnik. Matt Martin gets 2 years from Pittsburgh. Nordstrom, Shore, Michael Stone, Kevin Miller. Chara to the Kings. Look at how they massacred my boy. Tim Heed stays in San Jose. Vandenberg, Cam Talbot to Dallas. Trevor Daley to the Kings. Joakim Ryan on the move. Damn. No thanks. Crash, you will take... I can't wait to see what the Kings defense looks like in Season 2. Cannot wait. I'm going to send him to August 1st here. And we'll double check the situation again as we keep eyes on Tyson Barrie. Heinola, 2 firsts for Schwartz, Bortuzzo, and a 3rd. Eat all the pant. So much pant. Tyson Barrie has signed with the Ottawa Senators. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. 7 years. My God. Eugene Melnick signs Robin Lehner. Or really not him, but let's be honest, Pierre Dorian doesn't have any power. They get Robin Lehner and Tyson Barrie. And of course you would have seen the other signings. Travis Hamonic to Pittsburgh, Zach Ronaldo to Colorado. These rosters are going to be insane. Letestu, Schaller, Aaron Dell to Vegas, Subban to Los Angeles. Well, if we want to make a play for a defenseman, there is one remaining that I'm interested in. Although our defense I still think is fine the way it is. Ryan Pulock, whose price continues to drop. If we sign him for a 1-year deal, it's a pretty good spot to be in. And I do love me some Ryan Pulock. How low would the offer have to be to not... It always involves a 3rd rounder, though. I'm going to have to get that 3rd rounder back from Tampa. Because otherwise, on defense, I mean, if I wanted to sign... Pulock's the big fish there. And, like, I know Dadonov, Koivu, Thornton, Kovalchuk, Williams are there, but we really don't need them, is the problem. We really don't need them. So I'm not really all that interested. So let's work out a bit of a deal here with Tampa. Let's get our 3rd round pick back. And I think we're going to make a deal for Ryan Pulock here. Can you check McMichael's stats? Remind me in a minute. And if I don't do it now, we'll be able to do it in a season or 2 when he's actually on their roster. Like I said, I'm going to check the lines to see what these teams look like heading into this next season. I don't know if we'll sim Season 2. I might have to end things here once we take a look at the lines, but we'll see what happens here. Let's see. Who do I have to give up? I don't want to give up Sami Niku. Johnny Kovacevic isn't looking that good at this point. Can I just do 1 for 1? Yeah, I could have added a little bit more, but we'll get rid of Johnny Kovacevic. Can you check Chicago's goaltender? Cody, we're going to, dog. You've been here the whole time where I've said on numerous occasions, we're going to take a look at the line combos heading into Season 2. I literally just said it. You are off your game, Cody. You're off your game. Bringing disgraces to Cody's everywhere. First and a 3rd for Pulock. That is a really good deal. He'd be an RFA at the end of the contract, and we can get compensation back for him. I wonder what's the lowest offer he'd accept. I'm going to go $5 million. And we'll see if that works. See if we can bring in Ryan Pulock here. See what we got. And then we'll see if any of those other free agents end up here, there, or anywhere. So Pulock has accepted, but we need to see what happens. I don't know if the Islanders can match or not. It's declined by default. Yeah, it is. Whoops. I was going to say, if I accidentally accepted it, that would suck. I cannot believe Jack Hughes was traded for Jake Ottinger and Thomas Harley. That is absolutely crazy. Let's see. There we go. Ryan Pulock, welcome to Winnipeg. I fucking love Ryan Pulock. Fantastic. So with that, what are we at on contracts here? 36. Okay, I might need to sign some depth here. I don't think we're going to be signing Grimard. There's a chance we'd be signing Lundmark, but I did put him in junior, so probably not. Pretty much all these guys have been put into junior for the sake of actually having better development, except for Jan Mizak. So we just need to sign some random dudes. Actually, let me double check this. I gotta sign a couple of depth roles, and then we're gonna sim to the start of the season, see what our team looks like, see what everyone else looks like. So our defense now is Pulock, Morrissey, Pionk, Dillon, probably Pionk, Chernak, and then Dillon with either probably Sami Niku and Tucker Pullman as our depth option, which I really like that. And then the AHL is going to be Dahlmstrom, Heinola, Sandberg, Chisholm, Gawanke, Stanley, Green. So we need like 2 depth defensemen, and then from there it's mostly forwards. So I actually really like how this offseason went for us already. I'm a big fan. So let's see here. Look for guys who want 2-way deals. We can look for prospects. I mean, it's just going to be medium 7s. It's not going to be that promising. So let's go. Suppose it doesn't really matter. Now we'll go for Mitch Van de Sample. We'll go for the Van de Sample. We'll go for Jake Wallman. I did see Sean Day. I don't think I'm going to sign him. Maine Mariner, Sean Day. Okay, let's see. We're looking for guys who are like 23. So we're going to sign, I believe this is Logan O'Connor. Dimitro Timashov. What else do we have that could actually still develop? We're looking at 23 or younger here. on the age list. I'm having to scroll down a lot more than I thought I would. This is backfiring in a big-time way. Here we go. Mikhail Vorobyev. Not re-signed by Philadelphia. Warrior dropping. Another gifted sub. You love to see it. You love to see it. Warrior, thank you. Alex Fortin. Sign up Alex Fortin. And JC Baudin. Fantastic. And we're good to go from there. We want Sean Day. I don't care what the hell you want. Has that not been well established? Send the next season. Timashov signs. I really need to turn off trade offers like full time. I can't remember the last time I accepted an offer outside of Milbury mode that the AI sent me. I never do. I don't know why I have those alerts on. JC Baudin, Van de Sample, Logan O'Connor, Vorobyev, Fortin, Wallman. Good. So we will move on. Which means I can move back over here. And we'll see what's up. So, super excited to see what these teams look like heading into Season 2. What kind of crazy development we're going to get. Right, Donna? Hello, Deej. Welcome to my afternoon stream. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. So, it's Hellebuck and Brassois. Bradeen, Comrie, and Holm. Not bad. I'm going to call up Comrie so that the other two can play. Defense is Pulock, Pionk, Morrissey, Chernak, Dillon, and Niku. Perfect. Tucker Pullman will be the healthy scratch. Forwards, we have our 10, 11, 12 with Appleton. And our depth. Who's our depth forward going to be? I don't even know. Shemay Taves an 88 or an 89. I'd argue both are too high. Let's see, that's 10, 11, 12, 13. So I still need to sign like 3 forwards. I still got to sign like 3 forwards here. So let's go take a look one more time at the free agent list. And we should be fine from there. I could indeed sign Sean Day. Could sign old Juho Lammikko. I wish you could put on like an age limit. Christopher N. Good old N. Max Verneau. And let's go for Chase DeLeo. He was on this team before. Good old Chase DeLeo. Anaheim's own. So let's sit forward a couple of days. Again, I still got to fix the scouting, but I can do that whenever. And DeLeo, Verneau. Good. Alright, at least want to see what our team looks like heading into the next season. So 10, 11, 12. Who's our depth option going to be? I actually don't know who I want this to be. N's a pretty good shout at 24 years old. I really don't have like that perfect kind of veteran to use as an NHL depth option. It's gonna have to be someone like Christopher N, which is fine by me. Just gonna fix that up if we need to. So, I don't know if I'm going to prioritize or optimize at all. We'll see. Connor's now a legitimate first liner. Is Connor more of a sniper? He could totally be a playmaker. And the good thing is these guys do fit in a little bit better with this coach. Little's definitely not going to be a top liner. Connor's not a second liner. Line A and Wheeler, they make sense to flip, though. So, I mean, yeah, Kyle Connor, Scheifele, Wheeler, Eller, Little, Line A. And then I think, again, I'm going to want Roslovic on that higher line. So just say, in theory, that it was Appleton, Roslovic, Mikheyev? That works for me, and then maybe Appleton gets a good boost, and then we have Perot, Kopp, and Lowry. 90 face-offs for Lowry. Jesus Christ. We're looking to play center. Yeah, but he's a better fit on that first line. And Line will have power play time. That's a solid team. Given the circumstance without like crazy development kicking in yet. And then Niku and Dylan cannot work together. That is one thing that we know. It's definitely going to be Pionk and Morrissey due to the chem. Pulak, Chernak. And we're going to have to fix up Niku and Dylan as best we can, but we should be able to make that work. This team's still looking pretty good. And it wasn't all that expensive to put together. And Hellebuck's there. I like the looks of it. However, what we are most intrigued by is what the other teams around the league look like. So I'll probably optimize that team off screen and change around all the, scouts and all that stuff. I can cut out that part of it. But. Now we get to look at the lines. We get to see some crazy contracts as well. Get all that information. All those statuses. Let's see what these teams look like heading into this next season. So Anaheim is Raquel, Getzlaf, Silverberg, Steele up to an 84 with Heinen and Henrique, Milano, Rowney, Terry, Ennis, Backus, and Jones. So some good development there from like Terry, Milano, and Steele, but Sam Steele being an 84. Good move. Defense is Fowler, Petrangelo, who signed for 1 year, $7.2 million. Manson, Lindholm, Juice, and Eric Goodbudskin. Goalie is Gibson and Allmark, signed for 1.3 for the year. Scratch it. I don't recommend that. Don't recommend having Max Comtois and Trevor Zegras set to healthy scratches, but hey, you can do what you want. Arizona, land of the free, home of the Slayer. You have Schmaltz, Keller, Kessel, Dvorak. Hayton is an 86, and Connor Garland's up to an 83. You have Corey Perry, signed for about $2 million for 2 years. Derek Stepan and Grabner, Hinostroza, Soderberg, and Jesper Fast. 3 years at 1.8. Crazy development, though, from Barrett Hayton, who's already listed now as a first-line forward in Season 2. Defense is OEL, Goligoski, Chikrin, Oosterley, Almerson, Demers. Goalie is Kemper and Aranta. Capobianco, Fisher, and Krause as healthy scratches. All younger players. Don't recommend that either. Boston. Marchand, Coyle, and Pasternak. DeBrusque, Corrali, Kasha. Bjork, Bergeron, Ritchie. Paul, Lindholm, Krejci. Defense is Krug, McAvoy. Krug signed an extremely team-friendly deal. Good lord. Grizzly, Carlo, Kulikov, and more. $2 million for Dmitry Kulikov. Goaltenders, Raskin, Halak. Halak be back, 2.2. Mark Barberio, Chris Wagner, and Connor Clifton as the healthy scratches. Buffalo is Jeff Skinner, Jack Eichel, and a now 83 overall Victor Olofsson. You have Johansson, Reinhardt, Okposo, who's back up to an 83 somehow. VC Cahoon and Tage Thompson. Middlestat, Dylan Cousins, and Vladimir Savoka. So Middlestat and Cousins have made the team, but they're both on the fourth line with Vladimir Savoka. Defense is Darlene Risto, Miller, Montour, McCabe, and Jokiharju. So, Darlene's up to an 88, which is fucking nuts. And then goalie-wise, Anton Hedobin, signing for 1.9, and Carter Hutton, also on a 1-year deal. Rasmus Asplund in his beautiful goatee, the only scratch. Carolina. Taylor Hall, 1 year, $9.8 million. Next to Sebastian Aho and Andrei Svechnikov. Teuvo Teravainen, Vinny Trocheck, Nino Niederreiter. Dzingel, Stahl, McGinn, Fogle, Eakin, and Martinuk. Cody Eakin signing for 1.7. The defense is Slavin Hamilton, Gardner Vatanen, Shea, Pesci. Shea re-signing for just under $5 million for the next 4 years. That defense is absurd. Their goaltender, Peter Mrazek still. Good luck with that. Healthy scratches, Jake Bean, Martin Necas, and Hayden Fleury. Wouldn't recommend it, but hey, you can do what you want. Wouldn't recommend it. Columbus is Foligno, a 90 overall PLD. Cam Atkinson, Bjorkstrand, Jenner, Anderson, Nyquist, Shore, Bemstrom, Wenberg, Dubinsky, and Tessier. So Bemstrom's up to an 83. And you have Tessier up to an 81. And then defensively, it's Werenski, Jones, Murray, Nidavara, Harrington, and Savard. Goaltender, Merzlikins, and Korpisalo. 2 years at $4 million for old Elvis. Healthy scratches, Riley Nash, Vladislav Gavrikov, and Dean Kukin. So at least those healthy scratches make sense. Calgary, Kachuk, Lindholm, Goodrow. Derek Ryan made it up to an 85 with Monahan and, of course, Michael Furland back on the team. Nieto, Backlund, Lucic, Mangiapane, Jankowski, and Dubé on the fourth line. Defense is Giordano Hannafin, Gustafson, Anderson, Sheelington, and Valimaki. At least you're getting the youth in there. Squared, what's happening? Calgary's goaltender, it's Jacob Markstrom. 6 years at $5.5 million, next to Big Save Dave. Markstrom goes to Calgary. Glenn Godin, wouldn't recommend having him as a scratch. Matthew Phillips, same thing. And Sam Bennett, the healthy scratches. Chicago is DeBrincat, Strome, Kane. Kubalik up to an 85 with Barrett and Nylander. Saad, Doc, Shaw, Smith, Taves, and Carpenter. That's center depth. My God, that's center depth. Shit. The defense is Keith and Boqvist. Up to an 83 now at 20 years old. Mata, Murphy, Seabrook, and Dahan, the goaltenders. You know, it's really tough to tell people, like my mode. I know you play online, but franchise mode can be fun, I promise. It's something like this that makes it incredibly difficult to help sell people on franchise mode. Joker, I appreciate you continuing that sub as we look at Colin Delia and Kevin Lankinen. Healthy scratches of David Comp, Slater Cuckoo, and the best smile in the game, Drake Kajula. Oh boy. Colorado is Landeskog, now a 95 overall McKinnon and Rantanen. Burakovsky, Kadri, Wilson, Comfort, Yost, Donskoy, Calvert, Belmar, and Alex Newhook has made the team. At least Lankinen's a world champ. True. Defense is Gerard and Makar, Cole and Dylan DeMello. Signed for $4 million over the next 5 years. Eric Johnson and Radko Gudas. Cal Makar is absurd in Season 2. Goaltenders, Grubauer and Francois. Call him what you will. It's a beast. Andy Green. 2x2. Graves and Zadorov. That is a fair point that Bowen Byram did not make the team, which is bizarre because he was on the team last year, so he must be in junior. Dallas. Ben Sagan-Radulov, Derek Brassard back up to an 85. 5.8 for 3 years. You're not seeing that incorrectly. Jack Hughes was traded to Dallas at the beginning of the free agent period. He is alongside Wayne Simmons and Derek Brassard. Simmons signing for 3x3. Third line is Como Pavelski and 81 overall Stefan Nason. 2.2 for the year. Fourth line is Cogliano, Dickinson, and Rupe Hintz. Up to an 83 for old Rupe. OG, where are you, right? The defense is Heiskanen, Klingberg, Lindell, Alexiak, Johns, and Justin Braun. Good luck with that. Goaltender, Benjamin Bishop with Cam Talbot as the backup. 1.6 for the next 2 years. Scratches of Gurionov, Dowling, and Faxa. Jack Hughes in Dallas. Detroit. How much better are they going to be? Wow, they actually are significantly better. It's Bertuzzi, Larkin, Mantha. Anthony Mantha re-signing for 6.4 for the next 4 years. Second line now is Philip Zadina, Joe Veleno, and Brendan Perlini. So Veleno at an 84, Zadina at an 81. Third line, Abdelkader, Filppula, and Heroes. Fourth line of Rasmussen, Fabry, and Lucas Raymond, who they acquired 4th overall. That fourth line could be your second or third line, but sure. Defense, Cholowski, Hronik, Nemeth, Bowie, DeKaiser, and Biega drop 6 overall points somehow. Fair enough. Goalies, Corey Crawford. $5 million for 1 year. The absolute traitor. Jonathan Bernier still there too. Healthy scratches of Helm, Nielsen, and Glendening. That is a decent amount of change sitting there doing nothing. Ed Money. Andreas Athanasiou up to an 86 alongside 96 overall Connor McDavid and 86 overall Zach Kassian because the morale system's insane. Leon Draisaitl is a 95 alongside Nuge and Neal, Archibald, Maradi, Chason, Benson, Kyra, and Yamamoto. What a fourth line. 2 95-plus overall players on Edmonton heading into Season 2. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. The defense is Nurse. Mike Green went up. Mike Green improved. Kassian last year had 66 points in 82 games. Oh, God. That's the good stuff. Potential does Yamamoto have? High top 6. Defense is Nurse, Green, Clefbaum, Larson, Russell, and Caleb Jones makes the team this time. The goaltenders, Koskinen and Olivier Rodrigue, has made the show. Scratches of Bouchard, Nygaard, and Braberg. Is it Nygaard or Nygaard? I'll go with Nygaard, I guess. But you never know. Because there's Linus Neiman, who was projected to be drafted for a while. This is what it is. But yeah, Bouchard and Broberg, both healthy scratches. Don't recommend it. Introducing your Florida Panthers. Featuring Jonathan Huberdeau, Sasha Barkov, and Mike Hoffman, who signed for $7.4 for the next 6 years. Frank Vetrano, Eric Halla, Brett Connolly, Gabriel Bork, Nola Chari, Nick Cousins, Charlie Houdon, Lucas Walmark, and Pontus Aberg, Colin Wilberg. That is worse than I would have thought. The defense is Yandel Ekblad, Matheson, Uyghur, Fantenberg, Strawman. Goaltenders, Bobrovsky and Chris Drieger. Healthy scratches of Alexei Sarela, Colton, I can't pronounce his name correctly, and a healthy scratch of Henrik Borgstrom. The rest of them, Deej, must still be in the AHL. We might have to look at AHL lines. Savior, fair enough. Los Angeles, Alex Iafallo, Alonso Kopitar, and Evan Rodriguez, who has improved. Charles Murata was computer-generated next to Kempe and Brown. Turcotte, Carter Luff, Grunstrom, Moore, and Ferk. Turcotte's an 83. Defense, TJ Brody. $5 million for the next 4 years. Next to Doughty, Zdeno Chara. Next to Mirko Mueller, Sean Walker, and Matt Roy. Goaltenders, Jonathan Quick and Malcolm Subban. Daly, Merrill, and Lizotte as the healthy scratches. Trevor Daly making $1.5 million for the next 2 years. Because why not? Minnesota, Ilya Kovalchuk. $3.6 million for the next year. Next to Eric Stahl and Kevin Fiala. Parise, Galchenyuk, Zuccarello. Chucky signing for $4.9 million for the year. Foligno, Mikko Koivu goes back to Minnesota for $3.8 million for the year. He's next to Quentin Byfield. Second overall to the Wild. Fourth line, Greenway, Cunnin, and Hartman. Defense is Suter Dumba. Kalen Addison's up to an 84 already, which is crazy, next to Spurgeon. And a Brodeen with Brad Hunt. Goalie is Dubnyk and Stalock still. Eriksson Ek, Donato, and Rask as healthy scratches. Don't recommend that. Aside from Victor Rask. Montreal! I'm not hitting the button again. It's Thomas Tatar, Max Domi, Brendan Gallagher. Williams. Justin Williams. 2.6. Next to Philip Deneau and Yoel Armia. Jonathan Drouin, Sperry, Kokoniemi, Tyler Toffoli signs in Montreal. 4.5 for the year. Fourth line of Byron, Suzuki, and Lehkonen. Suzuki on the fourth line. Defense, Weber, Petrie, Sherratt, Engeland, Beaulieu, and Kulak. Beaulieu getting 2.3 for the year. Goaltenders, Caden Primo. Up to a 78. Next to Carey Price, who dropped a point. You hate to say it. Is Suzuki medium elite? Yeah, he is. Healthy scratches, Marcus Granlund, Victor Mete, and Jordan Wheel. Good stuff. New Jersey. It's Jesper Bratt, Nico Hischier, and Nikita Gusev. Miles Wood, Joe Thornton, Kyle Palmieri. Thornton 2.8. Gusev on 4.5 still. Zajac, they offer sheeted Anthony Cirelli. Got him for $4 million for the next 3 years. Pavel Zacha's there. And then you have Jesper Boqvist, Matthias Janmark, and third overall, it's Tim Stützle. Oh, God. Defensively, it's Butcher, Subban, Ryan, Severson, Liabushkin, and Carrick. That defense, though. Goaltender. Mackenzie Blackwood up to an 82. Matt Robson is the backup. Healthy scratches, Yanni Kuokkanen, John Hayden, Nick Merkley. They just don't want Nick Merkley to develop. Nashville, Forsberg, Duchesne, Arvidsson, Benino, Johansson, Smith, Yarncrook, Turris, Watson, Pitlick, Sissons, and this random generated dude named Rutu. Defense is Yossi Ellis, Ekholm, Fabro, Hunwick, and Spiza. And Lucas Spiza getting a 3-year contract from Nashville for the memes. Goalie-wise, Rene Ansaros, who's up to an 83, so he's nearly past him. Grimaldi, Gagne. 2-year deal for him. And Michael Stone got $1.7 million. Because why not? The Islanders, Lee, Barzell, now 91, and Bailey. Beauvillier, Nelson, Eberle, Komarov, Cizikas, Nemesnikov, Ladd, Spezza, Clutterbuck. Let me know if I missed a contract that you wanted to see. Defense is Letty Boychuk, Taves, Pellick, Mayfield, and Bodie Wild has made the team. Goalies Varlamov and the monster, Jonas Gustafsson, is back. Dobson is a scratch. Pajot, still a scratch. He did not play a single game last year, or did he? Hold on. No, he ended up playing 30. No, yeah, he played 3 games. 3 games last year. Johan Larsson there as well. Jesus. New York Rangers, 93 overall, Artemi Panarin, Brett Howden, and last year's Rookie of the Year, Capo Caco. Second line, Alexei Lafreniere, Mika Zibanejad now up to a 90, and Pavel Buchnevich. You have Ryan Strome, Philip Hedl, Brendan Lemieux, Chris Kreider on the fourth line with Nikolai Prohorkin and Valeri Nichushkin. Kreider's a fucking fourth line. That top six for the Rangers. Fucking hell. Defense, Adam Fox, Jacob Trouba, Brendan Smith, Tony DeAngelo, Mark Stahl, Nils Lundqvist makes the team in Season 2. Fair enough. Goalies, Igor Shesterkin and Henrik Lundqvist. So, Shesterkin up to an 82. And healthy scratches, Melker Karlsson, Patrick Maroon, and Troy Brouwer. Brouwer 1x1, 2x2, 1.6x2 for Karlsson. Decent amount of money just sitting there. The Ottawa Senators, 90 overall, Brady Tkachuk with Chris Tierney and Evgeny Dadonov. $5 million for the year. Second line, Connor Brown, Colin White, and Bobby Ryan. Anthony Duclair stayed. 4x4. Next to Artem Anisimov and Rudolph Balcers. You have Drake Batherson, Riley Sheahan, and Philip Schlappick. Sheahan signing for 3x3. Defense is Shabbat and Tyson Barrie. $10.4 million for the next 7 years, Tyson Barrie. Second pair, Nikita Zaitsev and Mike Riley. Eric Brandstrom is with Jamie Drysdale on the third pairing because fuck's sake. That third pairing. The goaltender, in case you missed this for the start of free agency, is now Robin Lehner once again. $6 million for the next 7 years. Ottawa has their goaltender. Chase Howerluck, Logan Brown, and Christian Yaros, the healthy scratch options there. Philly, JVR, Claude Giroux, and Jakub Voracek. Oscar Lindblom, Kevin Hayes, Travis Konechny, Nolan Patrick, Sean Couturier, Brian Boyle, Joel Farabee, Scott Lawton, and Mark Pysyk. Pysyk making a 1.5 for this season. It's insane how quickly these rosters disappear. How quickly, well, really, in a way, how they do disappear. It's just like, all right, yeah, no, these are completely different now. That's how it works. The defense. Ghost Bear, Shattenkirk. Provorov didn't improve at all next to Sanheim. Philip Myers, though, up to an 82 next to Niskanen. Shat deuces, 5.7. Goaltender. No, I'll wait. You go ahead and tell me. You underrated Carter Hart. I don't care if he's going to be good at the end of the first season. Go on. Go on. Tell me that I don't know what I'm doing. Void, I'm mainly looking for you, you sarcastic bastard. Go on. Go on. Tell me how I underrated them. You go ahead. Mark Pysyk is officially a forward now, Lamp. Samuel Ersan as the backup, which is very impressive. He's a 75 already. Yeah, caught a hat. 89. Scratches. My God. $4.2 million of Chris Tanev sitting there next to Trevor Lewis and the Rafflecopter. You gotta love it. Pittsburgh. Gensel, Malkin, and Rust. Zucker, Crosby, Hornqvist, Tanev, McCann, Bjorkstad, Aston Reese, Teddy Bluger, and Gergensons. Goddamn Gensel. Defense is Schultz, Letang, Pettersson, Marino, up to an 84. Edmondson and Hamonic. Both getting paid too damn much. Goalies are Tristan Jarry and Casey DeSmith. So Matt Murray did not sign. Healthy scratches, Ricola, Johnson, and Dumoulin. All defensemen. Coco, what's going on, frienda? Good to see you. San Jose. We have Timo Meier, Tomas Hertl, who's an 83. That's due to morale. Evander Kane. Connor Sherry, Logan Couture, Marcus Sorensen. It's a bad time in San Jose right now. Levo, Gregor LeBanc, Boyd, Gambrell, and True. San Jose is a mess right now. Defense is Carlson, Burns, Vlasic. Merkley's made the team at a friggin' 84. Scandella and Mario Ferraro. Goaltenders, Jones and Gustav Westlau. Random free agent goalie. Scratches of Heed, Simone, and Shore. They just signed Simone and Shore, but, you know, go ahead. Sure thing. Do what you want. St. Louis. Perron, O'Reilly, Tarasenko, Schwartz, Shen, Steen, Sanford, Thomas, Blais, Bozak, Sundqvist, Barbashev. It's basically the same. Defense is Dunn, Parayko, Hainsey, Falk, Sekera, Bortuzza. 2x2 for Hainsey. $2 million for Andre Sekera. That's a rough turn of events. Goaltender, Jake Allen and Jordan Bennington. Still there. Scratches of Pouliot, Kyrou, and Gunnarsson. I don't recommend having Jordan Kyrou as a healthy scratch, but I can't tell the AI what to do. No matter how much I wish I could. Tampa Bay. You have Andre Palat, Steven Stamkos, and Nikita Kucherov. Kaloran, Point Johnson. What a point. Wow, Tampa actually re-signed Point for once. And for dirt cheap. 6.75 for 2 years. Paquette, Gord, Joseph, Salamaki, Coleman, and Volkov. The defense is Hedman, Sergachev, McDonough, Coburn, Jonathan Kovacevic, and Cal Foote. So no money left for defense after signing Braden Point. Cal Foote's made the team. Goaltender, of course, Vasilevsky and McElhaney. Scratches of Stevens, Barré-Boulet, and Barclay Goodrow. So they still have some cap issues. Ender, that's what you saw, dog, isn't it? Toronto. You have Nylander, Matthews, Marner. It's the highest rated player on the team. Hyman, Tavares, Johansson, Bracco, Kerfoot, Kapanen, Clifford, Mulligan, and Kuhnhackl. Point already signed. Did he? Didn't Point sign a 3-year deal last year? Am I thinking of last year where he would always be an RFA? Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? Because I signed him in the Chicago series, but that was a couple years in. Fair enough. Fair enough. Still, that's right. They signed Point to that low of a deal. I'm sorry. Hockey feels like it was forever ago. It's easy to forget. Defense is Riley Muzzin. Moment of truth. Mark Borowiecki. He's next to Travis Dermott. Rasmus Sandin is next to Yannick Weber. Weber, who's getting paid $1.8 a century for the next 3 years. Borowiecki. $3 million for the next 5 years. $3 million for the next 5 seasons. Because the Nikita Zaitsev deal just wasn't bad enough. Goaltender, Freddie Anderson and Jack Campbell still. Justin Hall, Toby Reeder, and Jake Evans as the scratches. Fantastic. Jesus. Vancouver is Horvat, Pettersson, Besser, Pearson, Miller, and Marlowe. Pearson 3.7 for the year. Marlowe at 2.4. You have Berchke, Mikhail Granlund, and Roussel, Gaudette, Sutter, and Virtanen's actually in the team, which is nice. Defense is Edler and Quinn Hughes at an 85. How did he do last year? Only had 27 points. That's shockingly low for someone of his caliber. But Vancouver wasn't a very good team. Stetcher, Myers, Ben, TVR. Holtby is the goaltender now. 4.9 for the next 5 years. Craig Anderson there for a year at 2.2. Jay Bouwmeester, a healthy scratch at 1.9. Well, Crystal Pepsi, it's your time to shine. It's Vegas. Marchessault, Stastny, Stone, Pacioretty, Krebs, and Smith, Carlson, Glass, Tuck, Carrier, Noshek, and Reeves. So Glass and Krebs both make the team. Defense is Theodore Schmidt, Martinez, and Del Zotto. 2.8 for 2 years. Martinez at basically 3.9 for the year. McNabb and Holden. He'll never leave. Goaltenders Marc-Andre Fleury and Ryan Miller. 2-year deal for Miller. Oh God, Jay, I'm not gonna respond to what the hell you just said. Stevenson, Forbert. That's a lot of money for Derek Forbert to just be sitting there. And Jan Ruda. Oof. Oof. Checking out Michael stats. I mean, All we'd be able to see is how well he did in junior, which is like, what are you going to do? And then Washington is Ovi, Kuznetsov, Verana, Oshie, Backstrom, Sprong, Hagelin, Eller, Wilson, Grant, Dowd, and Frolik. Good old Derek Grant. 1.2. Defense is Orloff, Carlson, Martin Fehervari makes the team. Alongside Ben Hutton. Michael Kempney plays next to Cody Ceci, who went up a point. Doesn't make sense. Oh, boy. $4.7 million for 6 years for Ben Hutton. Cody Ceci gets $2.5 million for the year. Goaltenders, Ilya Samsonov and Vitek Vanasek. So Samsonov is the guy. Scratches of Jensen, Hamhuis, and Richard Panik. Jesus. I mean, I can breeze through some of the AHL lines really quickly. But we're not going to take a huge in-depth look here. Because you got to figure a lot of the guys who are in junior won't be here yet, right? They're not AHL eligible. But I mean, Ethan Bear, 79, for some reason playing in junior. Niemelainen's there. Dylan Wells and Skinner. If Casper Simon-Taval is a healthy scratch, that's not smart. Belleville, Formanton's there. Norris, Abramoff, Davidson. Let's see. Defense, Milano LaJoy. Artem Zub. Goalie is Hogberg, Joey DeCord. I mean, like Smilanich, Mukamaduli, and guys they just picked up in the last draft. Too many healthy scratches just kind of sitting there. Binghamton. Cloud of the 76. Walsh is a 76. Like, there's no one really there that you'd be like, yeah, no, they should be up there. Of course, they have Ottinger now because of the Hughes trade. Corey. Oh, poor Corey Schneider. Oh, look at how they've massacred my boy. Holy shit. He's got 2 years left at $6 million. He had an .878 last year in 29 appearances. Oh, indeed, Void Hughes is now a member of the Dallas Stars for Jake Ottinger and Thomas Harley. Bridgeport, Dow Cole, Hosang's 78, Holmstrom's getting up there. Ross Johnston, of course. Defense, Aho, Hickey. And they're paying Thomas Hickey a lot of money to be in the AHL. 2.5 for 2 years. Ugh. Goalie, Skarek, to a 72. Wallstrom's a scratch. Brendan Bresson's a scratch. Not great. Charlotte Checkers, Geeky, Alex Holtz. Stelio's only a 72. Defense, Forsling, Keane, and Kasky are 75s. I mean, there's no reason why they wouldn't send down Jake Bean. They have Kochik. My God. They have Kochikov and Yaroslav Askarov. Holy shit. And Nedeljkovic. Yeah, no kidding that Nedeljkovic is a goddamn scratch. No kidding. Chicago Wolves for Vegas. You have Jack Dugan making his way up there. Elvin S. Wah. Cruz getting better too. Good old Goulbourne. Nick Hague, 78. White Clouds looking decent. And then goalie-wise, Aaron Dell and Oscar Dansk. I'm not hitting the button there. Not hitting the button right there. Bureau, Hayes, like Emil Andre. There's nobody crazy. There's nobody crazy that's scratched there, but still some players you probably wouldn't want to have scratched. Cleveland, Stenlin's there, Robinson. Defense, Andrew Peak should probably be an NHLer at this point. They have a lineman up to a 76. No crazy scratch. Probably don't want the Nil Tarasov scratched, but what are you going to do? Colorado. Bowers of the 76, Cow to the 77. Why do you have AJ Greer in the minors? Disrespectful. Bogosian, Kevin Miller, oh my God, Connor Timmins. They're going to have some good defensive prospects buried, right? They're gonna. They have to. Dylan Peterson's a little bit buried right now. Eustace. I mean, like, Wallander as a scratch doesn't help. Grand Rapids. Let's be honest, there's really no one in Grand Rapids that you should be worried about. The defense, Moritz Seider's up to a 76. Albert Johansson's looking alright. Petrozelli and Pickard. Philip Larson's getting up there, but it's not that good. Not that good of a situation. Hartford, Kraftsoff 75, Anderson is 77, Gauthier is 78. Yeah. Lindgren, Rykov. Goalie-wise, Georgiev still on the team, but in the minors. Healthy scratches, nobody to really worry about, except for Ty Ronning, of course. Maine Mariners legend. Hershey. Aside from the fact that Hathaway's in the minors, I think 1.5 for the next 3 years. It's pretty brutal. Siegenthaler should probably be an NHLer. Alexiev was there. Probably don't want Sutter scratched or Leeson. For the most part, though, it's not that bad of a situation. Iowa. Hoagland, who they just drafted, I think. Duhaime. Nico Sturm. Nobody where it's like, what the hell are they doing in the minors, or why the hell aren't they playing? You know? Kakinen is 77. Yeah, kind of like no crazy names. Laval is Jani Ikonen. Paling is a 77. Ilan in there. Teasdale at a 69, was that? Kale Fleury a 76. Brook a 73. Kincaid and Demchenko. Okay, they have a lot of scratches. They got a lot of scratches, including Carl Alsner. Fair enough. Yeah, Valley. Torinsky, Frost, and Obey Kubel. Shinsky. They got a lot of players where it's like, yeah, no, you should be in the NHL. Stamenko and Sandstrom. Ratcliffe, Jay O'Brien, Strome. They got a lot of dudes that should not be healthy scratched. That should absolutely be playing. Philly's going to shoot themselves in the foot. Dolvinen's a 76. Trennan a 78. Davies a 78. Carrier a 78. I mean, Nashville's looking okay. Ingram's a 77. Clevin, Kondelik, Novak. They're going to shoot themselves in the foot, too. It's honestly painful to sit here and look at the AI just completely botch this. Bari's in the minors, too. Madden, Velarde. I can't take anymore. I can't take anymore. I can't take it. They're all horrific. We'll continue to see those players develop, though, as we do move on. So like I said, this is going to be a thing for the next couple of days. I want to see how the drafts pan out and stuff like that. See how crazy some of the overalls can get. See how badly the AI botches a couple of things. But, yeah, for now, I think, just possibly, maybe, that we're good.